Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Hey, everybody.
It's going to be a quiet night. There's no Ian.
Yep. And there's no Donnie either.
Where's Donnie? Donnie will be here.
Yeah. And Steve just said he's on the way to the cave now.
Oh, excellent. I miss Steve.
Yep. Sometime we need to get a full house again.
Oh, you know what I just noticed? We don't have our little names here. Where's our little names?
What? Who did that? Todd.
There we go. Yes, it was me. It definitely was me. Steve, I'll throw his comment up there anyway. It's the only one there. See? On the way to the cave. Excellent. We'll see Steve when he gets there. I know Dave is here for a limited time, so Dave, why don't you show us what you're working on?
So now that I can do this, because this camera is way better, I have been making some progress on the Tiger. So I did some road wheels.
Oh my God, that camera is so much better.
Yep, did some road wheels. So I have a bunch of these here that are drying. So like I was saying, there's these are all oil paints, and I use some ballast to kind of give it that rough texture. So we have that I had done. Let's see, I had this crew that I was working on. Let me play with my lighting here. There we go. So one of my subscribers mentioned that we should have a full crew in the Tiger, so I got the full crew set of German tankers for an interior. So have that. I just finished that up. And the plan is to continue on with the Tiger hull and turret. So you can see I actually have some dirt and stuff down there. Look on the engine deck here. Because this thing was in the middle of a battle and would have had dirt and debris on top of it. And we're going to be painting that with some oil paints and blending it all together with some earth tones.
It is very cool being able to look down inside. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, this camera does a much better job of showing you guys all the details.
So, yeah, it looks really good. Excellent.
Thanks.
Buck, what are you working on?
I will be working on the AEC bus again.
There you go. There's the lights.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, you can see in there, there's supposed to be one right here by this pillar. It
What
died.
happened to it?
It died.
Well, the real truck didn't have any lights in it at all. So hey.
Right. So, well, and the thing is, I've lit this up in a darkened room, and this light here and the light here in the front lights the interior perfectly.
Yeah, I'm sure it's more than enough.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Jeff J is here. Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
When I put the walkway up here, I got done, and the negative wire popped loose on that LED, and I'm like, well, I guess that one's done.
You mean it came off the LED itself?
Yeah, it broke, and there is no way to get inside here to replace an LED.
No. Well, you can smash it with a clamp again.
Yeah. Well, what I did was instead, actually, let me switch cameras. I'm used to this one so much more. Right there. I took a different type of lens and just stuck an LED back there.
Perfect. Looks good. I like it.
Looks real good, Buck.
Chase is here. Hey, Chase.
Hey, Chase.
Hi, Chase.
Hey, Jeff J.
And then I am going to be working on these are all the stages I prepped for because we built the stock version last stream up through 102. So I'm hoping I have prepped enough of the model remodel version that I can work. We'll get through the Enterprise to the same stages. It's a couple little wires I need to check. I want to make sure that my magnetic switch is still working, and I think that's it. So that's what we'll be working on. And if I'm here long enough and I get through 102, then I will work on Knight Rider.
Cool. Well, and let me warn you ahead of time, Todd.
Yes.
I took half a day off yesterday. I took half a day off today because I threw my back out.
Don't do that.
Yeah, so I will be.
I almost did that with my Ecto 1.
Well, I actually did it by turning.
Oh, I've done that too. I have done it where if your pelvis stays straight and you like turn around and get something like over your shoulder that'll, it's behind you. Oh, I've hurt myself doing that. Don't do that.
Oh no, it wasn't even that exciting. I was walking around the desk to sit down yesterday morning.
Oh God, you're old, man.
I am.
Quit that.
I hate it.
I have a severe case of getting old.
Yeah, TMB, too many birthdays.
Yep.
I had an issue earlier this year where like I would just wake up in the morning and go pet the dogs, and like my back would just go out. And I'm early 30s, so I was like, what the heck? So I went to the chiropractor, and I've started going every month since then. And I only had to go out one other time after I started going there, but she's had me straightened out now and no issues. So my back was all nutsed up. Gosh, I hated that. So I feel your pain, man. This is not fun.
Well, usually at my age, you have sciatica. My sciatic nerve is fine. It's my sacroiliac nerve that is not a very happy camper.
Okay.
It's in the same area.
Steve says he's waiting on his Cougar, and I don't think that's on accident. I feel like you're saying you're Katrina Uber. Is that what you're saying, Steve?
No, if it's Katrina Uber, would it be his Cougar Uber?
Ooh. His Clift? That doesn't sound right either.
No.
So I've never done earth tones with oils before, so this is interesting. I actually usually use pigments, just straight up pigments, and then use a little bit of thinner to kind of get them to bind up. So we'll see how well this works.
I hear somebody beating on the drum.
He said, yep. I knew it. I had a mouse here somewhere. I don't know what happened to it.
Cat got it.
Literally? Where did I put it?
It does sound like a drum. It's like Jumanji's coming or something.
It's right here on my screen. It's right here on the desktop. Yeah, he says, yep. Let me get that off the screen so it gets bigger again.
Oh, I need to turn it so I can see the comments. It is nice that you guys can actually see what I'm doing.
Yes, it's actually quite nice.
Look at that engine deck. You can actually see it.
I mean, it was blurry before. I mean, we could sort of see it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, these are too small to be able to see without zooming in.
Something that's coming to my channel soon. I'm bringing. I was going to bring it back eventually anyway, but I'm bringing back the 18th century longboat by popular demand.
Oh.
Wow.
I actually had somebody comment on the 4th video saying, "Come on, dude, it's been 10 months."
That's funny.
It's funny because the first video for that boat is still my most popular video. I have over 5,000 views on that thing.
Nice.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So, in my infinite wisdom, I've decided that somewhere in the chain of wooden models, let me get stuff out of the way so I can get to it. This one will be coming to the channel eventually. Probably in the next 3 months.
That's cool.
Well, what's even better is you can see right here, it says includes paint, glue, tools.
Includes paint too?
Yeah. Doesn't have a lot of it has 2 paint bottles of paint. Model Expo has a really good deal that they do with this kit, where you pay $50 plus shipping for that kit. When you complete it, you send them a picture of you holding that boat, and they'll give you $50 in credit on their website.
Wow,
Oh.
that is nice.
Yeah.
Agora does something like that. They give you the first pack, your next pack free.
Yeah.
Well, after you finish a build, I think
Yeah.
the first pack of your next one is free.
Yeah, that's like $75 too. So I'm like, heck yeah.
Yeah. Well, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get more people into this more traditional hobby of building with wood.
Yeah.
Because, well, like Donnie is afraid of wood.
Donnie likes wood. He doesn't want to admit to it.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about the about building a wooden model that I have proven with this kit. You can recover from the most heinous of screw-ups on a wooden kit. Show me a plastic model that you can crush and still fix.
None?
True.
The answer is 0.0.
I do enjoy woodworking, but I don't know that I'd like it on a model. I mean, that's just my personal feeling. Nothing against it.
No,
Like,
it's a little bit different. And, you know, like if this was a plastic kit, I'd be done. It's just that you have to go back. There's little detailed things that you got to do. And then, of course, I have to light everything.
It's not a real model until it's lit.
That's true.
Haven't we determined
And yes, we did.
that's not fair.
that? Where's your light, Dave?
There's wiring in there. It looks like a light.
The nice thing about a wooden kit, too, light blocking is a breeze.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Light blocking on a model kit or on a wooden kit, if the wood is about a 1/16 of an inch thick, it's done.
Yeah. Let's see how well I can screw this up.
Hey, Gordon, welcome.
Hey, Gordon.
Hello. Oil paints look scary, Todd, when you first start with them, but once you realize that the trick is blending, it's not as scary anymore.
That's
Only
all right.
problem-
I'm still scared.
The only problem with oil paints is they take about 17 years to dry.
I know.
My wife
Have you tried the
In-
fast drying thinner?
I have it on order. It's not here yet because it's like the stuff I got is the VMS brand. Comes out of Poland. I ordered it last week.
she did some oil paintings in the 90s, early 90s, I think. And it was the mid 2000s before it was dry.
So here's my collection of Abteilung that I have started to build. Abteilung.
Okay, I think
Hang on.
that's all of them. You can
Hang on.
stop buying them now. That's all of them.
No, I
Pick
need
it-
everything. I had to
Pick
go
one
one
up.
place specifically just for the midnight blue because I liked it so much. So we have the vehicle weathering set, the mapping techniques, rust and red, aircraft effects, naval and gray, dioramas, fantasy and sci-fi, which I got an extra Starship Filth just because why not?
Pick one up so I can read the brand name.
It's a Thailand.
Abteilung.
Abteilung. Okay. Thought so. It's German.
Yep, a Thailand.
It even has the Millennium Falcon on the front of that. That's cute.
It's cute.
It's cute. But no, so I got the I wanted to try everything. So I got the hand cleanser and I got the magic gel for brushes and then the
Well, let me know how that magic gel is. I've been looking for that.
magic
And
potion for
that-
brushes.
yeah, let me know how you like those because I looked at those. I could not find them in stock somewhere.
Yeah.
I looked,
This is on Amazon.
That was on Amazon?
Yeah. A lot of this stuff I got from Burbank Hobbies because they always seem to have this stuff in stock. So you're
That
supposed to
magic
soak your
gel
brushes
one.
in this, like you put them in a, like a clothespin or something, and soak them in this to refresh them. And then this is what you put on them to store them to keep them fresh.
Okay.
And then I got the matte effect thinner, so figured I'd try that. And the odorless, which is your mineral spirits that you mentioned. Got a couple of those just to try that, and I'm going to try mineral spirits too. And then this is the fast dry. So I wanted to see if this is any good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got VMS's version of that, but it's called Oil Expert, and it's supposed to make it dry within 2 days.
And there we see why Todd has to be comped models, because he puts more money into them than they cost.
Yeah, I can't afford models. I spend too much on all the goodies that surround it.
Oh, that's how all of them are. Yeah. My God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've got.
I'm just as bad.
What is it? I think it's the Bird of Prey. The Klingon Bird of Prey from the movie Generations. I have one of those. I have several of those. I picked a bunch of them up every now and then for $25 because they were always $25. And I've got about $150 worth of stuff that I'm going to put into the next one I build.
Oh yeah, that's So I just got those airplanes, like I told you guys about the B-17. I got that 130 or 48 scale B-17. And I'm like, well, I guess I need airplane colors because tank colors don't go on an airplane.
Yeah,
so
right.
I got some 3rd gen acrylics from AK to try out. I got some of theirs for the AFV range to try out, and then Ammo came out with their Atomic or Atom, which basically it seems like their version of the AK's 3rd gen. So essentially, they're acrylics that are supposed to work like lacquers, but you can also brush them on. So I was like, I'll give them a try.
So what you need to do, you need to do a wooden airplane.
No.
You can use craft paint.
No.
No, why not?
No, I don't, because those are like, I don't know. I don't like the idea. I just don't want it. I don't want it.
Most of them will fly. You can fly.
Yeah. The reason I wanted to do, I just wanted to try building an airplane, and I said I wanted to do a B-17, but I had 2 other planes to do kind of before I go into the B-17, because it's just like when I started armor modeling, I'd like to have something that kind of like if I screwed up, it's no big deal, like to practice on, if you will.
Yep.
So I got one of those Rebel Corsairs at Hobby Lobby for like $20, and it's so awful. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. It has raised panel lines and everything. It is awful. But I'm like, hey, it's a throwaway kit. I'm not buying anything extra for it.
Well, that's one that I've got here in the room too. Is I've got the I think it's a Fokker. I've got the Red Baron's plane.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was a Fokker.
No, that's a bunch of guys that hang out with Ben Stiller.
You're thinking of the Focke-Wulf, which is a German plane.
I'm pretty sure the Red Baron's plane was a Fokker. F-O-K-K-E-R.
Oh, it might have been. I'm no airplane expert. So I said it's funny. My grandfather was into airplanes, and I like armor. So.
You are correct, Todd. It is a Fokker DR1.
Yeah, Fokker.
And it's made of balsa.
That's even softer wood. Is your little truck, is that made out of that made
No,
out
it's
of
a-
balsa?
Basswood.
It's made out of what?
Basswood.
What is
That's a little bit
basswood?
harder, right?
It's like it's a lot like balsa. It's just a little bit harder.
Oh, okay.
And that one's also somewhere on the soon to be built list.
Fokker DR1 triplane. There you go.
Yep. And I've
Gordon knows.
started that one before. Same company. And then we moved. But it is a lot bigger than you'd think.
You guys can
Looks-
see what I'm doing.
Looking forward to building it again. Because it has, you put tissue over the frames so that,
Oh boy.
well, that's how it flies. Is if you decide to fly it, you have the tissue over it, and the tissue, when you wet it, will shrink a little bit,
Like this.
and then
That's stage
You know,
done.
we normal humans would call it paint. Airplane guys that actually build and fly them call it dope. You put your airplane dope on the wings that will also make the tissue shrink a little bit more.
That's so dope.
It is. I really, really need to buy an electric sander.
Get one of those little mini ones from like Hobby Mark or Micro Mark.
Actually, I'm kicking around the idea of one of those, or more likely, I've got a
They make like little
table
belt
saw.
sanders.
Yeah. Well, I've got a mini table saw that has a a sanding wheel on the side of it that I'm looking at. And when I say mini table saw, it's about the size of this purple mat.
Yeah, no, I was looking at all those little tools. They had like micro lathes, and I'm like, oh, I need one. I don't even do woodworking, but I need one.
Well, you know what you do is you buy it, and then when you figure out you don't need it, send it to me.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. I mean, my birthday is coming up.
Happy birthday, Buck.
Yeah. I'll be 59. But that's okay. In 2 months after that, I got to pick on my wife some more.
That's right. All right, so that's stage 95. Done. Stage 96 is L210. This is this guy. I already painted these windows black. Resined. And make sure they're not like leaking any light. You usually have to do like 2, maybe even 3 really good coats of the black because I was just using Vallejo Model Air and painting it in there, and any bubbles, light's going to come through. You got to put another layer on top, and then sometimes it dries, it cracks and shrinks. So sometimes you have to a couple of extra layers.
So put tulip in there.
I could. I have
It
my
only
tulip bottle handy. Just
It
in
only
case.
takes about 6 years to dry if you put enough in.
Oh, no, it never dries. What are you talking about?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
L210A1, L210A. All right. Wait a minute, that doesn't look right. That's L201.
Doesn't look right.
That's
You must
why.
have done it wrong.
L201. I'm reading the wrong ones. That's why. Here we go. L210A.
Are those the original silver, or did you paint them white?
No. So I cleared these already, and then I just
Yeah.
paint the interior surface, exterior to the ship, white. So the silver will used to be back here. I paint this front surface white because that way you won't see through the paint into like all the letters and everything on the back of the reflector.
Yep.
So I mean, it really doesn't matter which side you paint, but that's why I do it. I paint the front side, the outside surface. All right.
Makes sense.
9,
Especially, I noticed in your video, your windows are fantastic.
They do look really good. I gotta admit, the resin takes a lot of work, a lot of time. By the way, I was able to complete the final count of how many individual windows this model has, because they finally released, or I found the last PDFs. So of these individual windows that you put in, which obviously on my model I don't do, they 1,150.
Oh, that's it?
That's not counting like window panels. You know, like these used to have windows they used to have windows stuck on them, but I shaved them off. Yeah, just the individual windows. 1,150 of these you have to cut and put into the model.
That's not so bad.
That's insane.
No, Todd, insane is 1,400 windows on the Titanic that you have to drill out.
I guess. Look who's here.
When I did,
I knew I smelled something. Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Did you have some Wawas before you showed up?
No, we had dinner. We had tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh, I was hoping you would say grilled cheese.
I was hoping so too.
That's the way to do it. I had a grilled cheese sandwich last night, but I had chicken and rice soup.
Oh, I had homemade burrito tonight.
Well, I had some Popeyes, and it was so disappointing I had to go get a second dinner. So I went to Panera Bread and got some soup and sandwiches.
What was last night? Last night was meat sauce and spaghetti. And then the day before that, it was stir fry.
Oh. Do you cook, Steve, or do you let her do all that?
Oh, I let her. Gives her something to do. I let her cook.
Oh, that's nice. That's so nice of you. Such a nice guy.
I'm still listening for that as she smacks him upside the head.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the shoe to come flying in and hit him right inside the head. What are you working on, Steve?
A model of Stuart's. Here, let me show you.
Hang on, we'll make you big. Let's see what you got.
Well, I'll have to show you with a picture on the phone of what it's going to look like. But
what is a high nibble?
That's a company, but it's a recreation of the first computer I ever owned.
Oh no! Is that the computer from War Games?
Yes, it is.
The 8080. Awesome. The MSI 8080. So it's a model of it?
Well, no, it's an actual working recreation.
Right down in that box. It should be way bigger than that. Well, it's in that box.
Well, you got to put the plexiglass and all together. I might make it different, but right down to the same type switches.
Excellent. Is it going to do anything except for light up?
Oh yeah, you can program it and everything.
Oh, excellent.
Todd, come on! It's the one from War Games. It's going to take over the Whopper.
I know. I expect him to flip a switch and have it start talking to him. So, do you want to hear it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to play a game?
How about a nice game of chess? No.
Thermal,
nuclear war.
I think
global thermonuclear war.
Global. You're right. Geothermal.
Everybody who had a computer that had a text-to-speech. That was the first thing I think that they used when the first thing they said when they put the card in. I don't know. I think this one goes up here. Oh, dear Lord. There's a lot of crap. Velcro. Guess we're going into space.
And nobody really thought about it at the end of that movie that Matthew Broderick's character had destroyed the defensive capability of the United States because the Whopper would no longer fire missiles.
Yeah, there was nobody in there. Nobody in there to pull the triggers now. They took all the people out of the silos. That's it. The Russians probably watch the movie and go, fire now! You know.
I have about, I don't know, maybe 50 tablets in here, 8-inch tablets. And I've always wanted to do a diorama of the war room from War Games.
Oh my God, yes. That would be epic. But are you going to do it like the real show? Because that was all projected with projectors on the back.
Oh well, yeah, I don't know about that, but
Yeah, that seems excessive. Okay, where are we going?
Hey, Gary.
We're going to the right.
Hey, Gary.
You know, those rooms like that are still in existence, and there's more than just one these days. We had one in my Intel group.
look at these little tiny chips.
I did tell you guys of a coming attraction in one of my videos, right?
What's that?
Yep.
Where
Yeah.
I stood up and the chair shot across the room and I sat down.
No, I did not see that.
It
I heard
hasn't
about
been
it.
posted yet.
Oh no! When are you going to post that? I want to see that.
I don't even remember which one it was. I think it was a Ghostbuster video, but it was one of these things of I sat down, the chair shot out from under me, and my wife's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine."
So, what is this award show on Sunday?
That's the thing that everybody voted for to say hi, and voting for like the best part work and the best customer service and the best website and the best Facebook group and best YouTuber. You missed the voting if you didn't know about it.
How do we vote for each one of those things?
Too late. You missed it. Voting closed on I think the 8th of January.
Something like that.
How the hell did I miss that?
I don't know. It was all over Facebook. But we understand if you don't make it onto Facebook, Steve.
Not good with technology.
He says as he builds a computer.
That's right. Is the whole thing run by like a nano or something?
Yeah, I think that's it right here.
Excellent. So the whole computer can be run by the power of your wristwatch. Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent. Good old technology.
Well, we sent people to the moon
Yes.
with the computing power of a Texas Instrument calculator from the
Yeah.
70s.
Well, I know that they've said before that you have more computing power in your like a Timex watch. And I'm not talking about like an Apple Watch. That's even way past that. I'm talking about just like a normal watch than the space shuttle ever had.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is certainly going to test my soldering skills. Oh, wow.
Oh, they have a whole printed board just for the lights, just for the LEDs.
And that's the front panel. Yep.
I thought that thing was so much bigger than that. That's full size.
It was a little. It was a little deeper. This one isn't quite as deep, but
No, I'm not talking about deep. Just like the front. Was it really that small?
no, that's about right.
Matthew Broderick is just that tiny?
Now I gotta go look at. I mean, I actually had one, and it looked like the same to me. But then again, I was little.
Wait a minute.
so-
You actually had one of those?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it out.
Oh my god.
I had to build it and everything. My grandfather got it for me, and that was my very first computer.
Wow. So do you remember how to use it?
No, absolutely not. I remember what you had to do to program it, but the order and the sequence and everything else, because you had to basically program it bit by bit.
Yeah. So once you get it working, what's the first thing you're going to have it do?
I don't know. I really don't know. A lot of crap here.
I know Buck already said hi, but I'm saying hi myself, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Everything goes on so easy when there's no lights in there.
What's that?
I said everything just goes on this Enterprise so easy when there's no lights to deal with.
Yeah.
I don't have to fish any LEDs around or anything like that. It just, ta-da, just done.
Now, oh, they're using ESP32.
I have one of those.
I have a whole box full of them. Where is...
All right, that's the end of that stage. 97. Get rid of this again.
My original
That thing
plan
is
for tonight
huge.
was to build some electronics for the R2.
Oh, that's funny.
But I opened up my Amazon box that had some LEDs in it that I needed, and the package was there, the Ziploc bag, but there's nothing in the Ziploc bag. They actually picked an empty bag.
Oh, geez.
Excellent.
So I just brought up a clip on war games.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Well, and I can see what's funny is I see the computer next to Matthew Broderick, and underneath the monitor, which is an old CRT, it looks like the keyboard looks like it is a black VIC-20.
Steve probably has one of those. You got one of those in a box somewhere?
What's that?
An old VIC-20 keyboard?
No, I have
the-
VIC-20s.
Yeah, the VIC-20 keyboard was the computer.
Oh.
All right, I'm looking there.
To be
Oh
honest,
no, that's not. That's a K-Pro keyboard.
to be honest, my first computer that I played computer games on was a Commodore 64, and it's all been literally. I mean, there are some cool things that they do now in games, but personally, games have gone downhill from there. I loved playing on that Commodore 64.
I had in television.
Had one of those.
Yep.
What do you guys think?
Somebody make Dave big. My hands are full.
Mine are too.
Where's Dave? Where's
Dave,
the
make
mouse?
yourself big.
Yeah, Dave, make yourself big. There you go. Oh my God, look at that. Are those?
Oh,
It looks
wow.
like it has rock hits and all sorts of stuff on there.
It looked like they
Oh,
went
wow.
down the turnpike after salt trucks.
That is cool.
Yeah, there are some small pebbles on there because in the scene that I'm doing, the Shermans were firing at it and the rounds were bouncing off and hitting the ground, and so the idea would be it was kicking up rocks and dirt and everything.
Okay, that's impressive.
So that's just a light dust earth, like dried earth past, and I have two other shades to put on there, but that's oil paints. That's just oil.
Wait a minute, you're not even done?
No, I'm not done. That's just the first layer.
It already looks good. Not even
Well,
done yet,
thanks.
but it looks good.
So this, to be fair, this is the biggest layer. This is the one that you're going to see the biggest change with. The other ones are like just slightly darker tones in certain areas, but that's there. And then the engine deck. The engine deck I got to play with some more because the dirts I used are a little dark. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. But I mean, it still works at showing the dirt build up there.
Looks great, man.
Thanks. On that note, I'm going to let this dry overnight, and I got to head upstairs because
Yeah, don't get killed over it.
I'm on borrowed time. So,
Yeah, I think you were on borrowed time before you even started the stream. So
all right, gentlemen, I
Take care,
appreciate
All
it.
right.
I'll talk to you guys
See ya.
later.
speaking of borrowed time, where's Donnie?
Hiding.
All right. We'll go back to this. How much soldering do you have to do, Steve? Do you have to solder basically the whole thing? You're going to put every LED in the board and everything?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
I don't know where the LEDs are at.
I'm sure they're just Radio Shack 5 mil.
Yeah. But there's no directions.
Wait, what?
Oh wow, there's some surface mount on this. Oh, that's my kryptonite.
What, SMDs?
Yeah.
Mail them to Donnie. He'll take care of it for you.
Well, my son will be here in March. He's really good at it.
Get that solder paste and a heat gun, man. I watch that stuff. That stuff's amazing.
Yeah, I think that's what.
That's the way to do it. Just put a bunch of
I
paste.
have one of them. I have a heat gun. So.
Do you have that paste? It looks like, silver poo.
Yeah.
It does. It looks like when they put it on, it looks like a silver dog poo. And you heat it up, and it just sucks right into all those little nooks and crannies, and right up to the conductors. Looks great.
Yeah, right there. That's one of them. I guess I need to find directions. I wonder where that would be. All right. There's no Cisco tonight.
No. He's done found something better to do.
While I'm down here, my wife is upstairs playing video games with my son, who is in Juneau.
You know?
Juneau?
Juneau.
Yeah. One of the rainiest places on earth.
All right. That's done. All right. So there's our panel. Get this on here. Steve.
Yeah.
We're staring at a keyboard.
Oh, you are.
We are. Do you think I was lying?
I forgot I had zoomed in. Yeah, I'm trying to get some directions.
Are you shopping?
On assembly. No, I'm trying to find directions on assembly.
How can they sell it to you and not have how to put it together?
I don't know. I am sure there's probably something on the website.
Is it Chinesium?
No, it's some guy in Australia. Recommended tools for assembly. Liquor.
I was going to say, brain.
Step-by-step assembly guide. Why There are a bazillion of these opened up. Oh, because every time you click on this one thing, it opens up a new. Okay, this is getting old. 1, soldering iron. What the hell is going on with my... Oh, I'm leaning on the key. Yeah, every time I went to scroll down with the wheel, my browser would get bigger or smaller.
Oh, so you're on the control key.
Yeah. Soldering iron and solder. Well, these usually go together. Oh, and in case you make a mistake, solder wick. A flux pen. Crap.
Yep.
I think I used all mine. Because they're really nice. No. No.
No. No.
No.
No.
Here.
Oh, you have
Right.
I have one of them.
Hi, Katrina.
Hi, Todd.
Hey, Katrina.
Hi, Buck.
My tip is all smashed. You smashed my tip.
That's what she said.
I'm rough with it. What do you want? And first of all, you gave it to me like that.
Wait a minute, you pre-smashed your tip?
Yeah, well, sometimes it gets lonely in here. Where is...
I'm just going to sit here and laugh.
That's right.
It's quiet. Why is that?
No, Ian.
Yeah. Ian's in like the Bahamas or something, eating at Nobu.
What do you think? Think maybe you'll get kidnapped? They'd bring him back.
No, what they want him for?
No, that's what he's saying is if Ian was to get kidnapped, the kidnappers would bring him back and say, "Can you take him back, please?"
No, they'd pay us to take him back.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. I mean, we could solve all our tax problems.
He's talking about sushi.
Yes. He ate so much sushi.
You know, it's amazing. Remember last week it was like, what, 5 degrees outside? It's 41 now.
It's already in the 70s here, and I'm very upset about it.
My weather here is broken.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, you know,
I don't like it.
except for you'd have to change your name, you could move.
No. I can be Marvel Phoenix. That's when I got my name. I got my name when I was in Phoenix. This panel is just as hard to do on the stock one as it is to do on this one. Oh, I almost had it.
Save the pieces. I heard something fall.
Yeah. My hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
Aha. Gotcha. Steve, staring at it will not put it together.
No, it's just there's a bunch of notes. Unpacking, checking against the bill of material. Packing accurate form, take stock warning. If you believe you're missing components, where it gets with the bill of materials, please contact me directly. Damage tip.
Oh, damn. I just had a part of the clip for War Games on. And they were talking about how old Dr. Falcon was. He's in his 40s. Oh, that's old. Damn.
Someone's
Speak
here.
of the devil.
What's up?
There he is. We were wondering when you were going to show up.
Yeah, we were closing the stream down, Donnie.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah.
Donnie, where you been?
Had a little debit card issue.
Uh-oh. Somebody used it that wasn't you?
No, our debit card expired, but the bank never sent us a new one, and we didn't realize that it was almost time until it expired.
Oh, that's always good.
Right? So I went by the bank today on the way home after work, and they printed me a new debit card.
Let us see it.
Well, then, no, thank you. Well, then got home and my wife was ordering groceries from Walmart and the debit card wouldn't work. So then I had to call the bank and go through all these loops, and they finally got it to work and everything's good now. So,
Wow.
yay, fun.
Sounds like a real good time, Donnie.
It was. It was a blast.
And the whole time you were like, I need to be on the stream right now?
I was.
Yeah. This is crazy. What are we doing?
It's 7:10 now. Come on, people.
Yeah, I got places to be and bucks to upset. And
Right, exactly.
on to stage 98. We're already up to stage 98. Just cruising right along.
Sounds like you're going to make 102.
Don't that thing have like 130 something stages?
120 stages.
120 stages.
Yep. 103 and 106 are on their way. But I was playing with the stock PCBs today to figure out, to write a little article to show people how to bypass the blinker circuits. So you could just have like the nav lights be on solid like they're supposed to be.
Right.
And it's not difficult. I mean, it's very easily doable. You just have to be able to solder a few things. You just basically have to jumper past the circuit. But there was a guy online that needed the circuit board that goes in the nacelle, the little nacelle strip light. And I said, I got one. I mean, I'm never going to use it. So I had my stock one still. And so I shipped that out to him today. And then I realized when I got home that I needed to check that circuit board to figure out how to not to make it blink. So now I don't have one.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah. Oops.
Best
So
laid plans?
Yeah. I just asked on the forums, like, anybody got a stage 46 that still has their nacelle strip light? And send me some pictures. And
Don't Ian have a nacelle strip light?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he's at that point yet. I think he's got it. So we can sort it out when he gets back.
He's got one nacelle.
I know. And I think that he didn't use it either. I think he was going to do his own lighting. So he should have the stock board somewhere.
I don't know if he did stock lighting in the nacelle or not. I don't remember.
I thought he was going to put an LED strip in the nacelle at least. I thought so. But
Well, that didn't take long.
have you assembled anything, Steve?
No, but I have managed to lose the ESP.
Oh, that was
Is
quick.
that a keyboard circuit board?
Show him what you got.
Just
show him the faceplate. He'll know exactly what it is.
Is the original IMSAI IMC 8080 computer.
Now tell
Oh,
him where he-
nice.
Tell him where he's seen it before.
Yeah, War Games.
Yeah.
That's too cool.
And it all ran by an ESP32.
Oh, not Arduino, ESP.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can do
Wow.
Wi-Fi stuff with it.
Yeah. Isn't that basically just an Arduino with Wi-Fi?
Pretty much.
I mean, you program it
For
the same
some
way.
reason,
So.
but for some reason, they're cheaper than Arduino.
Well, they don't have. I don't think they have as nearly as many inputs and outputs, do they?
No, but they have enough. Oh, so I got to solder 3 onto there. Okay. We're going to jump right into soldering.
Yeah.
Hey, Peter.
Why is Katrina in there screaming?
Hey, Pete.
Have you seen those little kits you can get to basically turn a Raspberry Pi into the PDP-8?
No.
Those
Oh, I-
are cool.
Can you get them at Andy's Hobby headquarters?
Probably not.
Then it's not a real thing.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, take that back.
It's not nearly so cool now.
It's not as much fun without Ian here.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. He annoys the hell out of us, but it's fun. I'll give him that.
No
love
Andy's,
Ian.
no Tamiya, no Mr. Hobby,
No shopping.
no shopping.
So it's-
Not even a real stream anymore.
Yeah, it's not a real stream unless somebody buys something. Oh, I don't like that one.
Oh. That's why I get for making fun of him.
What happened? Did he just remotely give you cancer or something?
I start choking. Maybe he's Darth Vader.
Maybe he's got a voodoo doll of you.
Oh shit!
It's a lot of stuffing.
Come on, call it like he would. That would be the blah 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 polyfill from this company.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be at least 3 bags of polyfill from
No.
And he's-
HDA Model
You
Works.
know, I looked it up on Amazon. That polyfill's $3 for 20 pounds. I can go to Goodwill and get a pillow for $1 and just cut it.
Right?
Yep. What the bad part is, Steve, is I have 2 5-pound boxes of that stuff.
Hold on to it because that stuff is actually pretty expensive.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because my wife was gonna make pillows and stuff for the kids, so we've had it since like '96.
It's not like it goes bad.
I've got a bag of it.
Yeah, but Todd,
Yes.
that means since we've had it since '90s, probably about '93, between '93 and '95. That
For a
means
while.
that we bought it in Germany. We took it to Arizona. We took it back to Germany. We took it to California, then to Milwaukee, then back to California, and now to Illinois.
Like I
That
said,
is-
for a while.
Yeah, that stuff is well traveled.
So you've been hauling around a 5-pound bag of polyfill for how many years?
No. 2 5-pound boxes.
So 10 pounds of polyfill. For how many years have you been hauling that stuff around?
30.
Dave turned into Donnie.
And all I can say is that was your tax dollars at work.
Dave's shift was over and Donnie took over.
Dave's
Have we
shift
ever
was
had-
over and I took over.
I was going to say, have we ever had Dave and Donnie on at the same time? But I think we have, so it can't
They might be the same person.
I think we've had them both on.
But
at the
right
same
here,
time.
our own little.
A foursome, yes.
A foursome.
I don't know. That's what Peter says.
What?
Was Dave on here earlier?
He was.
Coming from the guy going to Thailand.
And Dave got upset and left because you weren't here, Donnie.
Oh man, I ruined it.
Either that or his wife wanted him to be upstairs for something.
His wife.
All right, let's see if I can really screw this up.
I'm sure you can if you try.
Steve, I have faith if you. If anybody can do it, it's you.
Yeah, well, we don't have to open a can of anything. Remember when we were out back that one time when I shook that can of paint up to shake it up and you would never put the lid on tight?
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
It wasn't on
Vaguely,
accident.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
He's done so much. You have no idea.
Well, he just walking down the sidewalk and the driveway, he just fell over.
We were actually putting the cover on his motorcycle,
Is that what that was?
and he tripped. And he
I
crashed.
told you motorcycles are dangerous, Steve.
Even when they're parked.
Yeah.
Somebody's having
You
fun.
never told him about the time you slipped in the shower?
Yeah.
You have that on camera?
No.
No.
But it was like a Chevy Chase moment. It took him 15 minutes to fall. And the first thing
Were you
he
watching?
grabbed
Were you
was the
watching
shower
and not
curtain.
helping the entire time?
No, but I could hear it. It was like you heard the shower curtain.
Oh yeah,
It's
he did talk
psycho.
about that. Like a zipper.
Yeah, it was great.
All right, so
Is he gonna fall? Is he gonna fall? Boom! Yep, there he went.
Oh, there was the time he came home because he went to the supermarket and
when I fell and put my leg through the
he
shopping
says
cart.
he slipped on a grape in the park.
There were grapes all over the sidewalk in front of the supermarket as I was pushing the cart, and somehow when I fell, my foot went through the little leg thing that you put your baby's leg through.
How did you do that?
But the thing was, I did it in front of a bus full of old people shopping. That's where I now work.
Oh, that's funny.
How do you even do that?
He's got a million of them.
Talent. That's talent.
You told him about your hair, right? And the
Yes.
drill? Yeah. That one was fun. And sell us with the TV?
And sells with a TV. I think I need my dick faces.
What? What?
His dick faces.
Yeah, I think I go.
You didn't hear what you said?
Yeah, that's what they're, well, kind of like what they're called.
That's what they're called?
Yeah.
Show her the
When he,
name.
yeah, when he puts it on, he looks like a dick
You've
face.
never heard of that?
That's not what they're called.
Uh-huh.
Says we.
Oh my goodness.
Now I'm gonna like the guy from what you call it.
See, that's what you're not supposed to be doing with your foot. I'm just saying.
You're saying a lot that I don't want to hear.
I'm just saying.
Well, when they're yelling at you, because you got marks on the cast where you shouldn't have marks.
Click.
Because there's no Ian.
I said, you guys are so quiet.
Well, we're all concentrating and building models instead of,
around.
Ian fills in all the blank spots.
Yeah.
Todd's building that weird thing again.
Jesus Christ, I feel like the guy from Blade Runner.
We don't see you doing anything, so I don't know what you're up to.
Yeah, he's just like.
See a blank mat.
Oh, wait. Was it? Oh, yeah. I gotta be able to.
I could come on build my model.
Oh,
You could build your Iron Man.
shoot.
My Iron
What'd you
Man.
do, Todd?
Not
I
Iron
forgot to
Man,
put it
your
on.
Ultraman.
My Ultraman.
Yeah.
No, I gotta wait till I'm really good to do that because that's gotta come out perfect.
Oh, X Plus has come out with a model of Ultraman.
Shin. Yeah.
X Plus.
That's
Yeah.
what you did your model.
Oh, that's the one I
Shin
have?
one. Yeah, that's the one you have. I bought it as a gift.
I want that.
You can't have mine.
I saw it in an email from Cult TV Man today.
And that's where it came from. It was on the wait list.
I forgot to put my goo in here.
Oh, don't ever forget to put your goo in.
I forgot my goo.
Damn it, Todd.
I know.
This one, Donnie, right?
That's not the picture they showed on the website, but
Oh, X
looks
Plus.
like the same one.
Yep. 1/20th scale. That's cool. You should rub and buff that. The silver part.
I don't know. I don't like the way that sounds.
Well, I think you, given my experience, I think you'd be good at it.
So how tall is this gonna be?
I don't know. Open up and find out.
I do expect you to do the whole experience though. The 300 baud acoustic modem, the little speaker box on top of your computer.
Yeah, I want to get everything.
Yeah, do it all.
That's required, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm surprised he doesn't have a little 3D printed Whopper.
I'm looking at or trying to design a model of that.
I mean, it's not like it's super complex, so.
No, it's basically I can't find any dimensions on the thing. So I may have to just look at the movie and wing it. All right, so I need U13. We're going to jump right into where am I at? We're going to jump right into doing surface mount.
Why not?
Yeah. Donnie says yes. Oh, I scrolled up. Is there more comments? No. It is quiet, isn't it?
It is a little bit.
Just a
We
bit.
could talk about full option tanks. We could talk about,
Full option tanks from where?
Andy, Andy's,
Capcom. TACOM and Andrew's Craft Closet.
Yeah, Andrew's craft closet in Atlanta.
You know, Atlanta has the largest hobby something.
And it's 10 minutes down the road.
Yeah, in the whole
Yeah.
world.
Oh, don't forget, Cultivating Man's warehouse is 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
So he can just go pick it up.
Is it just me, or when he says full option, does it sound like he's saying full option?
Full option?
Single word. No, full option.
Full option.
No, not full option. Single word, full option.
Full option.
Fallopian.
Yeah, exactly.
Fallopian. Poor Ian.
We love Ian. He adds such flavor.
I think he does it on purpose.
I don't think he can help it.
Right?
Do any of you guys watch Jordan on Aligning the Stars channel, YouTube channel?
No.
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 I like this guy. Doesn't have a lot of subs. He's building models and part works.
Aligning the stars.
Aligning the Stars is what it's called. I guess he started doing podcasts, and now he just kind of puts out videos of him building, like he's building
have
them
to
on
check
the
that
Falcon. I like the guy. I said you should come join us. Didn't work out so good last time when we got Ian, but
The more the merrier.
no, we love him. So yeah, it's his name's Jordan. You'll have to check him out. He's he's got a cool personality. He's got a voice for radio. He's got a great voice.
I thought you were going to say he's got a face for radio.
Yeah.
I don't know what his
well.
face looks like. Couldn't tell you.
I can't figure out where this goddamn. Oh.
Wait a minute. Have you made it through step 1 yet, or are you?
Yes,
still
I have.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I have. I had to put. I had to solder in some pins on the ESP32.
Gotcha.
So I did that. But I need to find U13. This is like a game of concentration. U13.
Never heard of U13, but I've heard of U2.
That's an LED. Oh. U10. 5. 10. No, wait. There's two U10s? Oh, that's U8. 5, 8, 11, 6, 10, 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Steve
10,
must be
11,
using the new math.
Oh, U13. Here it is.
Was it right in front of you?
No, it's underneath another chip, so it's within. I thought this was all one, but it's actually right in there. Where's it at?
It's actually right there. Where's it at?
Yeah, right there.
Why didn't somebody tell me not to put this panel on until I screwed that other first one down?
So now what am
Hey,
I
Todd,
gonna-
don't put that panel on until you screw the other one down.
You know
I
what?
tried to tell you that, Todd.
That's a great idea. I should do that.
So, Todd, you're going to have to post a link.
The link to what?
Jordan's channel.
Oh, it's called Aligning the Stars.
Uh-huh.
You can't find it?
Well, when I find Aligning the Stars,
It looks like a Klingon logo or something. It's like red and yellow. His icon.
well, there is an Aligning the Stars, and it says completed episode chooser your star. I'm like, nah, that's not it.
No, I'll find it for you.
Boy, I think I want to regret this. What?
Aligning the stars.
Did you find it?
No.
Oh my god.
Aligning the stars.
Songs, like 3 different songs by 3 different singers.
Yeah, on YouTube. It's a YouTube channel. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, on YouTube.
Okay.
That was insulting.
You calm down.
Are we gonna have to put Todd in timeout?
Yes.
Yes.
There's one that has a Star Trek symbol.
Maybe that's it.
It's
Is this most
yellow and
recent
orange
video?
and white.
Is
Yeah.
it called Aligning the Stars?
Yeah.
Okay, found it.
No, his most recent video was like him building the Falcon, I think.
Sci-fi podcast.
Yes. He doesn't do the podcast much anymore, I don't think.
No, his latest videos are on the Enterprise D.
Yeah, he's doing. I think he's building the Enterprise. This model. I think he's doing the Falcon.
He's working
There.
on a looks like an Enterprise C saucer.
There's the link.
Yeah. Go check this guy out. Tell me what you think.
And the Fan Home Falcon. I'll have to check it out. Let's click the subscribe button. Okay, cool.
Okay, he has got to have some really good content.
Why is that?
A video he posted one day ago with 176 subscribers, he has 73 views.
Yeah, that's the one that looks like the Enterprise C saucer.
Yep.
Yeah, and he just has videos of him like painting, and I think he does a lot of like voiceover work instead of like doing it live. But I don't know. I've enjoyed his content.
Well, I'm now subscribed.
Donnie, you do SMD soldering, right?
Yes.
All right, let me try. Hold on one sec.
Teach the man.
Oh, wow. He's doing the D as well.
Yep.
I've never soldered a surface mount component actually onto a board.
Oh. Well, I don't know if this is ready to go and I can just heat this and it'll, you know, they look like there's some connections there, but I don't know if I have to use that surface.
Did you
mount.
flux it?
Hang on.
What the flux?
Oh, I can flux it, but it's not going to help if there's not solder on there, right?
No, you do each pin. So the way I used to do
Yeah,
that,
I don't
'cause
see any solder there.
I used to do surface chips all the time because I had to reprogram BMWs and you had to pull the chip off. The old like E36 M3s and stuff, you had to pull the chips off the board just to reprogram them. So just put some flux over those pads. You got a flux pen or something, right?
Yeah,
So flux it over the pads. Get the chip where you want it centered.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you. And then do you have a fine point tip on your soldering iron?
Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Yeah, just lightly touch the side of one of those pads, one of the legs of the IC. Yeah, flux it first. We'll do this together, Steve.
Okay.
And then with the solder in one hand, your left hand, or
Well,
whatever
wait,
you need.
we're still working on the flux part.
Oh,
trying to get the flux
is your
pen to
pen
work.
not fluxing? What the flux?
What the flux?
It's dried up.
Oh, that's not gonna help.
Let me see if I got another one.
Oh, we get to attach some.
It's a sure sign you're getting older when your flux dries up.
That's right. And that counts for man or female.
Mm-hmm.
When the flux dries up, that's it. It's game over.
We'll make a pill for that.
All right. What do we need to do? We need to get this thing. Is it this one? No. This one? Yes.
All right. This one. should go on Amazon and order some right now. Where is them?
See, now we can have a complete stream. Now the stream is real.
I do have this though.
You got flux paste.
No. I don't.
Oh, flux gel. Oh, don't worry about having too much. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you can make a mess of it. Just knock yourself out.
I don't like being dragged into the 20th century. Okay, so that's on there. Now I gotta.
Hey, there's Kenneth, Ian, Donnie, Todd, and Buckman, Steve,
Hey,
incredible,
Kenneth.
amazing people.
Hey, Kenneth.
What's up, Kenneth?
Ian's not here, Kenneth. You're gonna have to go chase him. He's in Bermuda.
He's posting videos on Discord about boats.
Is he really?
Yes. He posted the same video twice.
No.
Do I need solder on the soldering iron? Like a lot of it, or
No.
Just enough.
Not when I did it, and I was doing 48 pin chips. We can't see what you're doing though.
let's hold the right end of the pen.
Ow! Just ran over my own ankle with my chair.
Good job.
Don't do that, Buck.
That takes
Ian-
talent.
Ian's not here to do things like that, so somebody's got to fill in.
That's right. Ian is our comedic relief.
Or commodic reliefs, depending on what's going on.
Yeah. If he's in the commode or not.
Does anybody have a sink in their basement?
Not the way he uses it.
Nope. I don't have a basement, so.
Neither do I.
And then all I do is just I hold the solder to the, because what you want to do is the first pin you can make a mess of it. All you're doing is trying to get the solder to stay in place. Your finger's going to get hot with that.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for the ouch to come.
Steve's got a hot finger.
You can probably do it with a little blob if you put some, but if you're going to put a blob on the end of the soldering iron, make sure you touch it really quick because the rosin in the solder is going to burn off super fast.
Wow, waiting for 10:30 so he can clock out and enjoy the weekend.
Nice.
Working 10-hour days, 4 days this week.
Because all you want to do is just get a pin to hold that in place.
And that's what I just did.
And then the rest of them, I would just take the soldering iron and I would just barely touch it and then jam it, just poke it with the solder and it'll just suck a ball right onto the little pad. And then you can go back and clean up the first one.
Well, the first one's actually not too bad.
You'll get better at it. It took me a while to get used to it, but after a while I could just tear through a 48 chip. I used to do them before I would go to work. It'd take me like a few minutes. All right. What's that?
This is where I miss my son.
Why, he solder for you?
Yeah, he's real good at the surface mount shit.
I don't usually solder SMDs to circuit boards. I usually just solder wires to them and stuff them in a model.
Oh, that one went real easy.
Yeah, you get better with it. As you go, you'll just.
I like watching the guys on YouTube that do that with the heat guns.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
have
use
one of them.
paste.
But I don't know if that's usually with a flux paste, and I don't think this has any.
No, it's a solder paste.
Yeah, solder paste rather.
Like I said, the sober dog poo,
Yeah.
and then you heat gun it. Get one of those heat guns that's got the real tiny nozzle on it. You just that's it.
Just flux the hell out of it and then hit it with the solder paste and bam, it's done.
Yeah.
It's magic,
It sure looks like it is.
right? It just flows right into everywhere it needs to go. You're just like, how'd you do that?
Right?
If Donnie's asking how it was done, you know it was magic.
Do you believe in magic?
More flux.
I do. I watched Harry Potter.
I watched Harry Potter last week.
And I play D&D.
I just cannot get into those movies.
They were okay. I'm not crazy about them, but they were okay.
I felt like watching one of them, and I was getting ready to throw one on, and my wife was like, "Can we watch
My wife.
7?" My wife. I'm like, okay, because she had never seen the Deathly Hallows.
There you go.
So, of course, having seen the movies a couple of times and read all through the books, I stopped every now and then to make sure she understood what was going on, because a lot of times they don't explain it.
Oh,
Oh, that never happens in a movie.
I
Stage
found
25 complete. 26.
All right, I found the secret, I think.
Yeah. Tap and run. Tap and run.
Yep. Stick and jab.
Stick and jab.
Same
99.
technique you use to solder wires to an SMD.
Well, and you don't want to linger around because you don't want to hurt the inner. You don't want to put too much heat into the IC. And sure, the same thing with an SMD. You want to sit there and cook it. All right, how many of these steps can I skip? Skip. Don't need to do that. Skip. Don't need to do that. Screw all the wiring.
You can't skip steps.
Oh yes, I can.
Are
Watch
you,
me.
are you deviating from tech data?
Indeed.
Okay, just
Indeed.
checking.
Okay. What is the next step in this thing?
Solder the next pin.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. Hey, I think
How
that
many
was
more
the
you-
first one.
Is it like, okay, now put on 75 more chips?
No, now I got to do a surface mount SD card holder.
Hey, that's gonna have really big pins. That'll be easy.
Really?
Should be. Pins are bigger.
There's
Thank you,
hardly
Janet.
any pins.
Oh, if it might some of those it actually you solder the chassis to the board.
Oh, okay, now before I burn myself, let me. Yeah, here it is.
Oh, just little tiny pins on the end.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Germans are going to be insulted.
The Germans.
We have ways of making you stop that.
They have ways of making you solder.
I know nothing.
Hey, got fuels.
Hey, Brian.
What's going on, Brian?
Ooh, that is a very tight fit.
That's what she said.
Man, it's been years since I heard that.
Dang it, that's what I was going to say. I was swallowing Coke at the time. Bud beat me to it.
That'll teach you to swallow.
Right? That's what she said, too.
Oh, good. It's about flipping time. Boiler Dan's finally back. I happen to be looking on YouTube right now.
We noticed.
Yeah. Boiler Dan is the other guy who's building the chaperone. Somebody have an airport near their house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sounds like an airplane's flying through somebody's house.
It is. It's flying right through it and mixing my paint.
I see.
It was awful nice of the pilot to stop and mix my paint for me.
It was. I know what that's like too, having an airplane fly through your house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, F-111s flying through the tents when I was in the desert. Yeah, it ain't no fun when you're on mid shift and they're flying through at about 7 in the morning. They claimed that they were on the runway, but I thought they were. I could have sworn they were in my tent just from the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. F-111 is one of those planes that if you get up close to it when it's running, you don't hear it anymore. Your ears just kind of fall off. You feel it.
F-111's a wild looking plane.
It is. And what's really funny is you know the B-2 Spirit, right?
Yeah.
Or no, not the Spirit. That's the Stealth. The B-1.
The Lancer.
Yeah. You know the funny thing about that when it does a airfield attack up in Cold Lake, Canada, as it flies over,
Ship blows up.
Well, no, it was just a practice run. They weren't really killing us, but it flies over doing a practice airfield attack, and as you see it fly over, you have two thoughts at that point. The first one is that much metal should not move like that ever, and the second one is when you realize that the B-1 is just a really big aardvark.
Aardvark.
It is kind of, except for the wings.
No, they sweep.
Yeah, I know, but they're kind of more awkward looking than the aardvark.
Yeah. Well, when it goes over doing an airfield attack, those wings are full swept, and he's just cruising, and it's just like, holy crap! And Todd, the F-111 is an aardvark.
Okay. Now I know, and knowing is half the battle.
Exactly. It's just like these days, the F-16 is known as the Viper. I don't know why they ever changed it from the Falcon.
Well, it was originally named the Viper, and then the Air Force said, no, we don't like that name. We're going to call it the Falcon.
And then the maintainer said the defect goes in before the name goes on.
Yeah.
I used to work them pigs. They're good planes as long as you fly them, but if you let it sit on the ground for like 3 days, it breaks. It breaks hard.
Well, that's kind of any fighter jet.
Yeah. But of course, we also had to keep them clean because, they go through the air quick better if they're clean. Or
It's
not.
just like your car. You get your car washed, it always goes faster.
Oh, yeah.
Seem to have any double A. Triple E. All right.
What are these plugged into?
That wire right there.
Do these go to the other side?
Maybe. I can tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
No, they go to the other side.
I'm not doing that tonight. I will come back and do that.
No, you'll do it now, and you'll like it.
All right. Oh yeah, I can fuck this up real good.
We're here for you, Steve.
Yeah, I'm sure you're rooting for me.
As long as there's no flames, you're fine.
Or smoke. Try to keep the magic smoke to a minimum.
Yep.
To bore out those holes. All right. Last fitting, and then go for broke.
But if you break it, it's not going to work anymore. So why bother to fit?
Oh, you know what?
What?
I can test my connections for continuity.
I feel like is all right. Well, no, okay.
You know, Todd, that sounded so much like you were going to go, not so much here or here, but right through here.
I don't remember this connection right here being high on the stock one, but I guess it is. With the jams. All right. Whatever. It is what it is.
Okay.
Do you get to test this along the way, Steve, or is it just kind of a?
There are steps here that say test. So I think there are ways to test this. Well, looks like I put it on there. I gotta admit the dick faces really help. Now,
You should show them on camera at least once, just in case anybody doesn't know what you're talking about.
good.
Yeah, put them on. Bring up your face cam.
Yes.
Introduce yourself. I am Dickface. It's a pleasure to meet you. There you go. That screw
Yeah,
isn't nearly long enough.
Yes, have some. All righty then. Where is my multimeter? And oh, I want it. Oh, I think I screwed up step one.
It's always the best place to screw it up.
Nope,
Does it have good pictures? Are you one of those people that needs good pictures so you can?
I am kind of sometimes I am a little visual. I gotta admit that, but no, but it seems like it says please refer to the video, and then it says comma video not released yet. So I don't.
That means the video will never be released.
Yeah, these. And I need one of these.
Where'd that little screw go? Here he is.
Not quite working the way I want it to.
Just ground it in flux, and then the solder will only stick where it's supposed to.
No, I'm having problems just getting the right damn leads for my multimeter. There we go. Yeah.
All right. Beep. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep goes the dynamite.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if he comes down, Andrea said, I need to show Oliver on the puppy cam.
Yes.
He got a haircut today.
Aw.
And he found a apparently he found a friend while he was there. Somebody brought in I forgot what they said it was. One of the little white fuzzy dogs.
Well, that could go along many different ways.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and they were just chasing each other all over the shop because it's a pretty cool thing what they do because the dogs are all pretty well mannered when they're there because they're let socialize with each other. They're not locked in kennels or anything like that. And so he was running back and forth all over the shop with this other dog chasing each other. And so when we brought him home, he was wiped out for about 6 hours. He was just like, I can't move. I'm tired.
We just sent our dog away from more training.
Apparently, he fell asleep while they were doing his hair.
Good. All right, step 3 is done and dusted.
Did anything happen? Or are you just checking continuity?
I was just checking to make sure none of the terminals were, soldered next to each other.
Oh.
Wonder if I can check the.
Can you check any functionality? Can you turn a light on?
Not yet. I better check this though.
Maltese, that's what it was.
Maltese Falcon?
No, Maltese dog. I think somebody's sending out Morse code.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
I got it.
That sounded like the general from what is it? Hunt for Red October, when he's walking in and goes, "Hobbies." Yeah, yeah.
I just watched it the other night. Yeah, I just watched that the other night. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I watch it every year, multiple times.
I've always wanted to build it. I don't know if there's a model. I'm sure there's a model of it.
There's 3. The Hunt for Red October has the 3 models are what is it? The Red October, the Dallas, and I can't remember if it's, I think it's the Enterprise that is the 3rd. I happen to own all 3 of them.
Of course you do.
I went looking for them one time because I love that movie too.
Yeah, but you have 3 of every model.
No. Only have 1 of most of them. Unless it's like a bird of prey that was $25 for like forever.
That's exactly what I was fixing to say. How many birds of prey do you have?
All right.
I have, I think, unbuilt 4 now.
99 is complete.
I didn't hear no click, click, click.
You missed it.
I heard it. Donnie, you're
I'm
going deef.
What?
I'm
Exactly.
definitely clicking.
All right. So step 4, resistor 10.
Resistors are futile.
There's 15 of them.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I'm missing. An adult beverage.
What? How could you?
You've been streaming all this time without an adult beverage? I've already refilled mine.
Got my drink.
Oh, here's the videos.
As much electronic stuff as you build, Steve, I figured you'd be the circuit board master by now.
Oh, I am. I mean, this stuff is easy. It's the surface mount I've never done before.
That's not true. You just did it. So now you've done it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now you've done it.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Hmm.
$15 Ken antenna. And they are labeled brown, black. Oops. Oops. Oops.
That's a lot of oopses.
Yeah. Brown, black, orange, gold. Brown, black, orange, gold. Okay, so these are the resistors. I used to do sound for a group called the Resistors.
Hey, Steve, were you in a band?
I was the sound man.
That doesn't count.
Did with the women.
Ha! Is that how you got Katrina?
No, I had already had her at that point.
Uh-oh, there it is.
What?
Duck!
She say,
Duck!
What?
Did he just call me a bandfly?
Oh. That would be directed towards Todd.
What? I don't know what a bandfly is.
What?
Is that like a groupie? I don't understand.
Yes. It's one of those women that just hangs around the band and the bar,
Crow eater.
flitting around like a fly, trying to catch them.
Oh, okay. No, I did not call you a barfly. Or a
Not a
bandfly, or
barfly,
whatever.
a bandfly.
Whatever. I don't know what that is. I demand immunity.
I don't know if you can recover from this one.
I don't know what a bandfly is. He said it worked with the women. I said, did it work with Katrina? He says, no, you were already around. Oh, all right.
Yeah. And let me tell you, those horrible little women just don't care
Oh, really?
at all. Oh, yeah. They're
Oh,
horrible.
so I need to join a band, is what you're saying.
If that's what you're into.
Well,
Ugh.
sometimes you're lonely on a Saturday night.
I'm the one that makes this band sound good.
Oh, yeah. The things they used to say, it was like pathetic. It's like, how can you possibly be that desperate?
Well, you got Steve saying, I'm the sound guy.
He didn't say anything. He didn't even talk to them until they talked to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are you doing in the other room, Katrina?
Listening to you guys.
Oh, is that what it is?
I could be working on a model. I could be working.
that has to be what it is, because she sure showed up quick when you made that comment.
I heard her in the other room.
Because I just can't believe he'd think that I was someone that would chase somebody in a band. Like, oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Actually, I think that you make the band sound good, girl, was the night that you proposed to me.
I proposed to you.
Well, you found the ring, which you weren't supposed to do, so.
No,
What were
wait,
you
no.
doing snooping for the ring?
First of all, that wasn't the day. That was the day we were going to the Christmas party.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh,
And you
okay.
shut my hand in the drawer of your nightstand. And I
Now
said,
that sounds like Steve. Now we're back
and
on
I
track.
said, what are you doing? Like, are you hiding something from me? And he yelled at me and said,
Yes.
you always have to ruin every surprise.
Oh, my girlfriend's the exact same way. Can't surprise her with anything. Just come along and be like, oh, I was just, I happened to be just digging through this closet that we never ever use. And I just happened to find this thing. You're like, really?
Well, you should hide things in obvious places, and then we wouldn't find them.
Oh, like the dishwasher.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah,
I
ah.
would put it there, but I don't know. Maybe your girlfriend would.
I wouldn't find it there.
I hate our
So,
washing machine. Our washing machine is terrible.
so we don't have to. We're not seeing Todd when we go out in June.
You can spend
I'll
your
be
time
dead.
with Ian.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll probably be dead by then. What are you talking about? Just be like,
Probably going to spend her time with Ian.
Oof.
okay, for
Yeah.
some reason, I feel like this is not the right stuff.
Because that's what happened.
Okay, that looks way too thick.
We're getting closer
That's
to
it.
Wonderfest.
I'm hanging out with Donnie and Buck. That's it.
That's because we're quiet.
Hmm.
Are you coming to Wonderfest this year, Buck?
Probably.
What does probably mean?
Means probably.
It's not yes.
Buck's a government employee. Probably means probably not.
No, it doesn't.
Would you be driving?
Yep.
How long of a drive is it?
4.5 hours.
Oh, you can
Oh,
make
it's about the same for me.
that. I thought you were going to tell me it was like 12. But I was going
Oh,
to say,
no.
Buck's not coming.
That's about the same amount of time I have to drive, just the opposite direction.
No, we're both heading north. You're almost due south of me, I think.
Somebody can catch a
Why
ride
don't
with
you pick
Ian.
him up? You guys can hang out in the car together.
Yeah, just swing by and pick me up, man.
You're 4 hours south of me, or not 4. I think you're about 3.5 hours south of me.
Okay, and
Hang on. I'm just looking.
Stand by.
Actually, you're southeast of me. Let me see. Oh, 4:45.
You know what you look like goes down.
Point of order. What?
Yeah, like he's doing what are you looking at?
Although it would be
4:45.
4 hours and 45 minutes. It would be fun to drive through Paducah again.
What is Paducah?
Paducah is a city or a town in Kentucky. Paducah is a very interesting town because back when I was there about 1 million years ago, I got a novelty shirt that said it was halfway between Possum Trot and Monkey's Eyebrow.
That's not wrong.
Oh, I know it's not.
Don't tell me those are real places.
That's like the
They are real places.
I wasn't going to say anything because Todd said don't tell him.
It's too late. I had to tell him. He needs to know these things. Yeah, I lied. It's only 3.5 hours to Louisville. Oh wait, it becomes 4.5 hours because it's in a different time zone. That extra hour is getting into the time zone.
Yeah, but the time zone doesn't affect the amount of time you're on the road.
Maybe.
It's not like when you cross time zones, your car stops and sits there for an hour.
Mine might. You never know.
It is a government employee behind the wheel.
You never know what you're going to get with the Buckmobile.
Hey, You just want to see the Orange Beast in person.
Ah, where'd that go?
It's right over there.
No.
No? It should be. That's where I put it while you weren't looking.
I am gluing
Groot?
speaker cloth in.
I thought you were going to say that you were Groot.
I am Groot. I could be.
By the way, I want to be paid that kind of money to say those 3 words.
Yeah, right.
You just had to record them a bunch of different ways. That's all.
Yep. Still, I want to be paid that kind of money to do that.
Right.
Oh, so far, so good.
Although he did say one other line while he was doing that movie. He did say, "We are Groot."
That's not
probably had to
another
pay-
line.
they
That's,
probably had
that's just another word.
They probably had to pay him extra for that.
Yeah. I think that's supposed to mean family.
We are family.
Golly. That was a good movie, Birdcage.
That was hilarious.
I think that might be Robin Williams' best movie, other than Aladdin.
What was the
All
one
of
he
his
did?
movies were good.
What was it? Toys or something?
Oh, I hate that movie.
With Patricia Arquette? Was that who was in that?
No, Cusack, Joan Cusack.
Joan Cusack, yeah. No, I didn't like it. I just couldn't remember the name of it. I couldn't. I'm like, is it Toy Shop? Toy? No, it was just toys.
LL Cool J.
I got some emails saying that they were getting ready to do the sign up for the Wonderfest paint shop workshop.
Yeah, I
thing
saw
was
that.
coming really quick.
Trying to keep an eye out for that.
Definitely want to do it. I heard that. Well, they're still going to do 2, but I thought they were going to do 2 of the paint brushing ones or the airbrushing ones. But I think they mean they're the people that were doing. Remember those people that were doing the head and the next room over?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool to do.
They were doing like the creature from the Black Lagoon. They were painting the entire, like a bust.
That would be really cool to do.
I am.
Therefore, you think?
That's correct.
I think, therefore I am.
With Todd, it's the other way around.
Where are you at with your little R2Q5, the fan home one?
It's right over here. I got to get more paint. I just keep forgetting to get to the hobby shop to buy some. I guess I could, go in and just get it off Amazon, but.
On the stream right now, tonight.
Mm-hmm.
AM.
No, it's PM now.
It definitely is.
I know you're in a weird time zone, Todd, but
Well, I thought it was kind of cool that we don't have to change our clocks, which I thought was great. I'm like, I always kind of thought that was a benefit, but then I realized that now that you don't think that there's something out of this other than there's stuff outside of Arizona. You're like, well, now I have to adjust my everything to everything else. Like this stream is at 4 p.m., so it's at 6 p.m. I hope that then it's at 7 p.m.
I don't know whether you should do away with it.
I think they should. I agree.
I agree 100%.
I think we all do.
Uh-oh.
But unfortunately, we're not people that they listen to. So
Uh-oh.
They should, because supposedly they work for us.
Mm-hmm.
they don't listen to us though.
I'm gonna have to cut this.
What are you cutting?
This reflector.
Cutting shouldn't be required in a part work.
It is when I'm customizing it.
Oh.
Damn, Donnie.
What?
You're like 30 minutes closer than I am to Louisville.
I'm sorry.
I need you to move.
No.
Okay.
Tell you what, you buy me a house, I'll move.
No. Does it have to be a house big enough you can fit in?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I am building the. Well, actually, you might fit there. The Moomin house.
Ha 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 ha.
Does he look like a moo to you?
Oh crap!
Uh-oh.
Oh,
At least I can't sit around the house, Buck. Ha 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 ha.
Well, there you go. That was hurtful, Donnie. I think I'm going to cry.
Hey, you started it.
I need one of those ultrasonic cutters right about now.
Oh, I would love to have one of those things.
I
The
can't
Sonic
wait for mine to
Saber.
come in.
Go buy
You ordered one, didn't you?
Yeah. I ordered one off of Kickstarter.
And we still haven't got it yet?
Just got finished.
I take it you didn't order the same one that's already for sale now.
I need to
No.
cut this part right here, right along that line. And it's probably an 1/8 inch thick. I don't want to jack it up. Or like a little, oh wait, I do have a flight, so.
The one I was looking at was the Fosen.
I bet you I can do it with this. I have a razor saw. Never use it, but I have one.
All right, that's done. Kind of fun. Somebody shoveling snow?
I don't know what that is.
It's just me ripping loads in my pants.
Photon burritos fire.
You know, Todd,
Yes, sir.
A saw like this is a lot better. Works a lot better.
I don't know. This thing cut through this like butter. So,
Didn't sound like it.
well, I was only going one direction. I was just taking it slow. Now the question is, did I do it right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you cut the wrong side off.
Ah!
Apparently Todd did something right. The question I have, though, is did you measure twice?
Yes.
Okay. Measure twice, cut once. Because it's really hard to cut something longer.
That's not.
Once you cut it too short, you can cut something longer, Donnie?
Yeah, it just requires another piece to cut.
Ah, there is that.
You
Well,
just
I had
start
a
over.
backup plan. This would have been the nice way of doing it. I had a backup plan. So the backup plan would have been just to cloud those windows in and not use the reflector at all. But since I was able to cut that and work around my speaker holes, I am good to go.
These seats are surprisingly difficult to get into place.
All right. That worked. So the whole point was to cut this so it still would act as a diffuser for these windows that are lit, but leave me this space here where it could add the speaker cloth. So these four windows don't have resin in them, and lets the sound out. So
Ah, stealth speaker holes.
that's right.
Letting the sound out rather than letting the smoke out.
God, I hope not. Because if it cooks itself, it's staying turned off. That's the way I look at it. Like if it just grenades itself at some point, it's okay. Well, there it is. A dark enterprise. Isn't that cute?
That was fun. We ain't doing that ever again.
Oh, hey, look at that. That's the end of the phaser strip right there. Isn't that cute? You know, I think you're a Batmobile because you're doing it, right, Mark?
Yep.
So you're doing the Batmobile. Steve's going to try to do the Batmobile. I saw that Fan Home did an update today on Facebook that said something along the lines of like,
August.
no.
August.
It said something about the DeLorean's back, right? You could start from stage 1 again, right? They had some. They stopped the DeLorean and they brought it back. You know, it just depends if they have enough for the starting stock. But they used a picture of some really bad replica. Like, not the model, and not the replica the model was based on, Terry Metalis' car. They just used some car that had like a EL wire wrapped around the metal, and it had like a yellow and black speaker thing on top of the car, and it had Mr. Fusion on the. It was all over the place.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I told him I said, what in the world were you thinking using that picture?
It's like for a short while today, every time I clicked on the ISS, it took me to the motorcycle on D'Agostini.
Excellent.
Oh, and I think it's amazing that I sent them, sent a couple of questions today. They answered one of them twice, the other one they ignored.
Well, at least you got 2 questions answered.
Yeah, 2 questions when I didn't get both of them that I asked. And then they sent me an email saying, your opinion is important.
You should tell them.
I do. I mean,
Give them your opinion.
We've had this discussion before on the live streams, and because I give them my opinion, is why I will probably never get a part work from them.
Oh, I don't know that the departments are that closely integrated.
Yeah.
That way you can't tell that there's speaker flash there, or speaker cloth. Just looks like black windows. All right. Oh, that's the whole stage 100. All right, fair enough.
I also have to say it's really funny how when you send them a message and say, yeah, this has been shipped for 3 weeks and it hasn't moved. Suddenly
did it actually ship, or is it one of those things where they say, hey, they take your money and then they don't ship it?
Oh no, it said there was a tracking number. And then, it was funny because I sent them a message today saying, yeah, can you tell me what's going on with this? And I got the message back saying, oh, yeah, it was shipped on such and such date. I'm like, yeah, not really. And then suddenly it moved. Suddenly it had an update. And I'm like, really?
The poor customer service people who are third party, just like the warehouse people.
Oh, yeah.
They don't talk to each other. They're separate companies, even.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the people answering the phone are not Fan Home employees. They're like employees of like Tracy's answering service.
I've given up on calling them. I just send a message.
I'm pretty sure it's the same people.
Oh yeah, because it's one of these things of I'm starting to think it's the whiny bitch that gets the action.
Ooh,
I mean,
is that you? Are you the whiny bitch?
I am. I can be honest about it.
Well, I finally got an email today that my R2 parts are on the way.
Yay!
Yay! They should be here by July.
3 months? Is that how long it took?
They were supposed to have been shipped November 20th.
Jesus.
So 2 months and a week.
They run out of parts, even if they order them right away. I'm pretty sure that still takes way too long. And it's taking longer now because the boats are taking the long way around. So
Yeah.
Yep.
What the heck are these for? I get the windows. Don't need these. Okay. It's a long stage.
Now, the funny thing is that when you get in contact with them and it's been 3 weeks since they ordered or since they took your money, they say, Yeah, get in contact with us in a couple of days. And suddenly it ships. So, Donnie, are you yelling at them yet?
I sent them several emails.
Okay. I think they hate you then.
Sternly worded emails.
Well, no, I think it's like Todd said. They ran out of parts. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
you know,
not much you can do is going to change that.
right?
Yeah,
No,
they're out.
I agree. But
It would
I
be
do,
nice, though, you know, if they could just say, hey, we ran out of parts. So there's going to be a little delay. And, you know, they only got to type the email once.
They
Send
can
it to the
automate
whole
that.
list of people that are subbed. It's
Yep.
not hard.
I think I got one for the Enterprise, but it's not consistent. Like, I know how that is, but unfortunately, the people that when they run out of parts in the warehouse doesn't tell them the people that control the emails that are going out, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
yeah.
You know, you don't need all these screws. I wonder if I skipped, like, since these mostly hold the windows in, if I just skipped half of them, how much lighter the saucer would be.
Todd just made a 40-pound model weigh 25 pounds by taking out the screws he's not using.
No, he made a 40-pound model weigh 39.8.
That's right. I didn't need those screws. I saved myself a pound. You know the weight saving is good when you're measuring it in grams, right?
Right?
Yeah. How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing.
Are you still dick facing?
What's that? Yes, I am.
Good, good, good. Do you feel more confident now soldering things to that circuit board?
Yeah. Well, now I'm just on the normal soldering. Although this particular one really gave me a freaking headache.
Just like that. Another panel done. There you go. Then what? Do we get to hook it up? Oh, we get to put it on. Oh, these panels are going to have to come back off, but I love it.
Only Todd goes, oh, I got to take it back apart now. I love it.
Yeah. Well, because I think I'm going to need to get to this area on the saucer to do. I didn't know how long it would be on stream, but I wanted to put those LED strips in the impulse engines instead of the LEDs. And to do that, I have to trace all these wires out and try to get them connected up, because those LEDs, I'm probably going to have to use an individual pin for each one on the Arduino. So I need to trace these out and figure out what these are driven by. Trace this wire out. I'm sure it's underneath the Arduino, plugged into something else that I can't see. I'm going to have to go back through my own documentation to figure it out.
At least you have documentation.
But those two panels go like that. Let's test it themselves first. That fits beautifully.
Most people who build stuff like that do not provide themselves with proper documentation. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Because I don't.
Kind of do the same thing. It's called by the seat of my pants.
Right? Let me try this. Did that work? Let me try this. Did that work? Oh, that worked. Cool. And then
How'd
move
I do
on.
it?
Forget to write it down.
Yeah, how did I do that anyway?
I even have a little book over here to write stuff in. I just don't.
I got a clipboard hanging on the wall with a notepad on it.
I just realized that I did not put light blocking between those panels. I hope they're not leaking.
Ah, they're not leaking.
They're on the bottom. It doesn't matter.
Well, that was more trouble than it was worth.
Have you learned something though, Steve?
Well, like I said, now we're just on a normal soldering, but this, I had problems with my soldering iron, kept losing heat. Oh, I almost vomited.
Oh, nice. Tasty.
Question always is, was it as good coming back?
Hey, where am I at? How the hell did I get all the way down there? Step 6 completed. Step 7. Oh, I just did step 7. Test step.
That went in too easy.
That's not what she said?
I'm just saying that part went in too easy. This bus is going to explode in about 8 seconds when I try and put this part in. How it goes.
Do it. We want to see.
Maybe I should get a jar of paint and some vice grips. Damn it.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor.
Not a model builder.
That's right.
So close.
Okay. Oh, we get to do something.
Oh. Is it something visual? Do we get to see something happen?
I think so. Hold on.
28 volts.
This is exciting.
Excuse me. Oh man, where's my water? Oh, there we go. I gotta get putty on here. I get this set up, we're gonna be testing the ESP.
Did Steve say he's going to be testing if he's got ESP?
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Do they give you like a startup sketch to use?
Well, I think it's already pre-programmed on there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Or is it pre-programmed?
Oh, Jesus.
You all right?
Apparently not. Ever since COVID.
You'll never be the same.
Nope.
How many times have you had it?
4.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Damn. I had it twice. I thought that was too many.
I've had it once so far.
Popular.
And you guys are all making me, convincing me that the fact that I stay home most of the time is a smart move.
Have you had it at all, Buck?
That's me knocking on wood. No.
I had it once, and to be honest, it wasn't as bad as the flu.
Cool.
The first couple times weren't bad. The third time was woo.
Okay, so Steve, I have to ask the really important question. How many booster shots have you had?
3.
That's why. That's another reason. Well, that's another reason why when it was shot down, I no longer got any shots. So Todd, Skull asked, if all goes well, when will your enterprise be completed?
Let's see. If 103, 106 are coming in, they should be here. I think they're on the way, so they'll be here within the week. That will be issue 27, which means we have 28, 29, 30, and half 31. So 3.5 months before the parts even get here.
Wow. And then they have to mod the shit out of them. Or do you?
Well, I have to strip all the paint. I have to resin the windows. But I don't think there's any more windows. I think after... That's going to strip. I think after these sections, these 2 sections, I don't think there's any more resin windows to do. Cool. There's the bottom of the saucer. There's 2 windows on either side of that. So, I mean, there's still some resin to do. So.
This goes without saying, so I'll say it anyway. Don't clean the parts near other parts.
So true. So not going to do that. So.
Heard that you learned a lesson.
I did. I'm still paying for it. I haven't even got all the next shipment of that second subscription hasn't even arrived yet. So.
All right, what are the specs I gotta do?
All right. 6 more.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they figured out you ordered a second subscription.
I technically have, if you count Francisco's, which is my old one, that's 4. Just to the Enterprise. Because I have mine, they have this one, which is the main one. Then Francisco has his, which is the carryover or pickup from the resumption of the stock build. Then I have the subscription I signed up for because I painted all his damn parts on accident. And then I have a third one of my own, 4th one in total, where I tried to jump ahead, and I think I ordered 107 through 110, but they don't have them. So probably can just cancel it, because by the time they have them, then I'm going to be caught up to 107, 110 anyway.
What do I need here? I need a
Beer?
see. Is that right? Do I have that?
It's right over there. Do they give you spare parts, like if you break the lead on an LED or something?
I don't think so, but I don't think there's anything on this board that other than the code in the ESP, that ESP 32 that I don't have in here.
Oh yeah. I was just curious if they give you like oh shit
They
parts.
say they give you one extra resistor and
Well, if the ESPs can be doing all the work, then what are you doing? Are you just doing all the resistors for the LEDs, a bunch of switch interfaces? Is that pretty much
yeah,
it?
exactly. Yeah, and there's COM ports on here, so you can put a keyboard on it. All right, so
Whatever happened to the MSI you used to have?
what's that?
Whatever happened
I
to it?
just threw it out. Whoever thought it would be worth anything, Boy, was I wrong, huh?
Yeah.
Like all my Mego action figures.
I feel like here they are. I feel like they didn't.
Yeah,
give
I
me
didn't
stuff.
think that was the right one.
Don't you miss somebody saying God hands all the time or Knippets?
Andy's Hobby Headquarters.
Andy's Hobby Headquarters. But it is quiet. Now, to the people
It
watching,
is.
Skull asks, would you take it to Wonderfest if it's done? You know what? I don't know that a part work. Wonderfest is really a part work kind of show.
Yeah, I don't know if that's.
I mean, and especially when you consider the quality of what those people have done with those other models, like the G that was there last year, the Titan, and those X-Wings, and I mean, this is not even close.
Well, I mean, if it was a part work that you just got and put it together as the parts came in and said, I built it, that's one thing. But that Enterprise you're building, you have modded the hell out of that thing.
Yeah.
You
Probably only 50% part work and 50% TODD work.
Well, the shell of it is stock. Well, not even that. I've painted parts of the shell too. So,
and the windows. You did the windows.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, and you know what? To be fair, somebody did have a D'Agostini Millennium Falcon there last year.
Yeah, they did.
Like they had done a bunch to it. They, done the windows and painted it and all that. But, done the interior. It was all aftermarket interior and everything. But, I don't know. Here's the thing: is I'm not driving. I'm flying, so it's not really conducive to me to.
Ooh, that
try
would be
haul
hard
it
to
on the
carry
plane.
on a plane.
Yeah, and I'm already bringing the Johnny Fives. So, and I don't put those in the suitcase. Did I put them in the suitcase? I think I wrapped them in clothes and did put them in the suitcase, if I remember correctly. But I just don't know if I want to do that, kids.
Like last year?
No. I'm bringing the Johnny Fives. Yes. Am I doing the Enterprise? I don't think so. Why, Chase? Are you going to Wonderfest?
Who, me?
No, Chase. He asked if I was bringing it to Wonderfest, and I asked him if he's going to Wonderfest.
He says he's kind of thinking about it.
if it wasn't so big, I guess if I could drive, probably yeah.
You
Like
can
if
drive.
it was in, if it was in Tempe, I'd do it. Yeah, sure. If it was in Glendale, sure. If
You
it
can
was in
drive.
Flagstaff or Tucson, I would bring it.
Shoe drives.
But I don't know about trying to drive to Kentucky.
Shoe didn't go last year, did he?
No.
I know when he went year before though, he did drive. Actually, no, he didn't go last year. But what he did a trip before Wonderfest out to Kentucky.
Yeah, because he brought Eric's stuff, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did he come see you, Donnie?
No.
Shoe drives right through O'Fallon and doesn't stop to see me either.
Ah, that's not very nice.
Nope. I think he hates
Would you let him in?
Yeah,
We're just not popular, Buck.
that's true. We're not the cool kids.
I've never been the cool kid. And that's okay.
Well, we will all be there. Buck's coming. Whether he knows it or not, he's coming.
I think sounds like I'm going to be kidnapped.
Yep. And Donnie will be there. And Ian will be there. And Katrina. Steve. You drove last year, right, Steve? Obviously, you had your Jeep.
Yep, both years.
And how's that drive?
God awful.
Is it really?
Yep.
Is it just like where you drive through, or like what makes it just all, or is it just long?
It's just a long godforsaken ride. We just aren't built for that shit anymore.
The only thing I don't like about the drive is there's just like 2 hours of just drive in a straight line with nothing to see.
Well, that's part of the problem.
Just hook up your phone to YouTube. Don't do it. Oh wait, I don't have to say that because Ian's not on tonight. For some reason, I have this power of suggestion over Ian.
You could watch the dumbest YouTube channel.
Yep.
Yep. Could watch clips of a guy with a pair of channel locks on repeat. And a paint bottle.
Classic.
Yep. Although I do have to say that crushing this bus has to be one of my dumbest moves ever. Because I even remember.
Yeah, but you got it fixed, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Ian didn't put that bottle back together.
Yeah, and to be fair, it didn't happen right away. Didn't you get the clamps on it and then sometime later they snapped it in half?
Actually, thinking about it, and I even remembered my thought process. Thinking back to it, I remember hearing a crack and looking at it and going, "Huh, that's not tight." So I clamped it down harder.
Oh my God.
For some reason, that's not tight anymore. I don't know what happened. Let me clamp it some more.
Wonder where the mistake was there.
I think it was probably not putting the clamps as hard as possible down. I mean, like closing them completely would have been better.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It doesn't feel clamped here or here, but right here.
I should tighten this clamp a lot more.
Yeah, but the only thing you have to do to tighten those clamps is squeeze the trigger.
Click, 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 pop. Click, 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 click.
Huh, it didn't pop again. That seems odd. It should have popped again. I will have to go back and cut that clip, you know, do a clip of that and add it to my next video for this thing and say, for those of you who weren't on the stream, this is what I did.
Yeah. One man's mistakes is another man's humor.
Oh,
This is what you don't do.
I find it very humorous now. What's funny is Dave left a comment this morning after my video. Was it this morning? After the last video on this, Dave left a comment saying he might have to get one of these. And that was the video where I said, yeah, I killed the bus.
All right. Those are now glued in.
That's very scary. This bench went in like it was meant to go in there. It's the stain!
It's what? What
The
are you talking
stain.
about?
Look at the screen.
Oh my god.
Like I said, it's the stain.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Yeah, right.
We were talking about him, and there he is.
Yep. He's not fit for video. He thinks he's had a beverage or 7.
Oh, I'm sure.
Possibly.
He's the ghost with the most.
Oh, well, that would certainly probably be a problem.
What, Ian being a ghost?
No, I never put the SD card in.
Wonder it didn't work.
I can see
It's
where
the
that
simple
would
things
pose.
it's the simple things that'll get you. All right. Time to poke a hole.
Oh, good Lord. He forgot how to count when he reached 11. He says he lost count. I think it's more likely that he forgot how to count.
Forgotten implies that he knew how.
Well, there is that.
All right. Make a hole in this for the beacon light.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah, every once in a while I got a pain shooting up my leg.
That's not good.
Welcome to the world of neuropathy.
At least you felt it.
Yeah.
Summer and Grive trying to invade the yachts in the marina. It did not go well. Oh, all right.
Oh, and he also said that it's also a valid theory that he may never have known how to count.
Yeah, I'd imagine he's kind of a sloppy mess right now.
I don't know why, but I feel like that's an understatement.
That's a distinct probability.
Okay. You know, somehow I thought I would end up working on the undercarriage of the bus today.
And you didn't?
Oh, no. I'm a ways away from that.
Who's here?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
It's the stain.
Oh, I
He's
guess he needs somebody to
listening.
let him in. Do I let him in?
Oh, do we dare?
He said 5 minutes.
Hello. I'm not that much of a mess, honestly. My wife is the event planner for
My
the trip,
wife?
so do you hear me?
My wife.
Is that working? My wife.
Is this thing on?
Can you hear me now?
I'm not allowed to get fully pit stain faced. Yes.
I didn't know that was a thing. Pit stain faced?
That's a new state of inebriation.
Beacon hole.
It's
Oh, you
Ian's
broke-
own
oh, for the
custom
beacon.
state of inebriation.
No,
It is
Todd, I
right.
watched your video earlier, and I
Yeah.
saw your little spare beacon light that you were showing off, and that's where
Yeah.
it's going, and that's nice.
Yeah. So basically, right dead center, and then these two seam lines just cross. Just make a cross. That's it. That's where it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, Todd, we need to get you one of those Rode wireless mics.
Yeah. I just don't
Get
like
you the
wireless
double
because
set.
sometimes it's just nice to get up and go out in the kitchen and do something. And you guys can't hear me. I
Take a
can
leak.
still
You
hear
can
on
take the
headset.
wireless off and lay it down.
That's true.
Well, Todd, do you hear me when I'm washing my hands in the basement?
Washing your hands.
Do you hear the hand washing or just my voice?
I don't know. I can
Yeah, you
definitely
don't hear the
tell
hand
that
washing.
I can hear you swallow every sip of beer that
There's
you
that,
make.
yes. Well, I didn't bring the Rode mics on vacation, so I'm running on the Sony Bluetooth.
Sounded
Donnie,
a
that
little
is
bit
not a
rough
commission piece, is it?
Do
Where
what?
are you at, Ian?
I'm wondering what Donnie's painting.
You're at the
Oh, I'm
Bahamas?
painting the player models from that game.
Oh, is that for the same guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's warm down here in the Bahamas.
Duh.
Sweating like a stuck pig.
Oh, they just put the Bahamas on a caution
For what?
For traveling
Why?
because of the murders, apparently.
Murders. Ooh. Do tell.
Really?
Yeah, there's been. Let me make sure I'm not telling tales.
Yeah, I want to hear this. Buck's
Oh, it
working
is.
on his
Yeah, here it
bus.
U.S.
18
issues
of them.
U.S. issues travel warning for Bahamas over spike in murders since New Year.
When was that?
New Year's, January 1st.
No. When did they issue the alert, Steve? Jesus, I swear.
Today.
Oh, just today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm happy to say none of our group has been murdered yet, and I'm going to let my wife know. And she'll ask me, has that episode aired on Netflix yet? Or is that podcast available on Spotify?
Wow.
Interesting. I did see
There's been 18 murders this year. So it's almost a murder a day.
yeah, but that's like for an entire island nation of 700 islands. Doesn't seem.
Here it is. Hold on. Murders occurred at all hours in broad daylight on the streets.
Is that in Nassau?
Vigilant at nighttime. Keep a low profile.
Yeah, I don't have a low profile. I'm a fat bastard. I'm 6 feet tall.
Don't try to
Tourist
raid
and not
rich
tourist
men.
areas.
Don't try to raid rich people's cars. Or,
Yes, it is
boats.
Yeah, it is in Nassau.
Yeah, well, yeah. A few of our group tried to. They tried to charm their way onto a couple of yachts tonight. It didn't go well. They were not politely told to go F off.
Because of why?
They were just like, can we just get a picture on the boat? And the guy was like, not an effing chance. And he was like 19. That was his yacht. I'm like, oh, God, what does the world come to? It was like 100
here's something on boats. There's also a concern over unregulated recreational watercraft activities.
Well,
May
yeah,
not be
that's the thing.
properly regulated, maintained for safety, and
And
improper
shark
judgment has been
attacks.
used.
And shark attacks
Wow.
on top of that, Donnie.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I don't swim in the water. Like,
Well,
The
Don't drill the
department
hole-
also warned Americans not to swim alone in the Bahamas, where there have been
Yeah, no.
recent shark attacks.
yeah, I stay on a
Travel-
stool at the bar.
The travel department said that violent crimes such as home invasions, armed robberies, sexual assaults, and homicides are common.
There you go. Well, I'm not really worried about being sexually assaulted. I mean, look at me.
Will probably be a
Would
compliment for you.
I mean, I would take it as a compliment, yes. It's like, you want a what? Well, I'm flattered, but no. I can pinch and snap with the best of them, guys. I'm sorry.
Where is?
One more mini done. Steve, what
Yep.
the hell are you building? IMSI 8080?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Oh man. And your IT?
Is that like an old ISA board or something? Like, what am I looking at?
That's when done will be a computer. First
Oh.
computer from. Well, the best way to look at one is like Buck said, is go back to war games.
Oh. Let's all play global thermonuclear war.
Do you want to play a game?
Yes. DEFCON what? Uh-oh. Something went sideways. I gotta get a beer. A Caribbean beer.
Well, there is that.
I don't know.
When Ian says lost
I
count
should have
of
measured
11
twice.
Oh no.
So there's my hole.
There's my hole. Hello.
There's my
Hello,
hole. Yeah. And there's the die-cast chunk of metal it goes right into.
Oh no. Can you just like surface mount that thing with a little resin?
No, this is what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to find a little tiny piece of greebly that looks like the tractor emitter, because that was also down here. I'm going to scoop my hole back. I'm going to drill another one, and I will put something in there that looks like it belongs there. Oh, I'll just leave that hole. It's a drainage hole. Nobody will ever know what that's for.
It's a drainage hole. It's for plasma drainage.
That's right, because there's I took the screwdriver, and I don't know if you can see, there's a little tiny dent right there.
Oh, okay. So you need to go back like 3/8 of an inch, basically.
Yeah, so this is where that hole is now. It's where it should be, but I'm going to have to come back to here and Everybody left
Yeah.
know the difference. So I need to come back about that far.
Or
And
just
then you
drill
just
a hole
wiggle
through
the
that frame.
LED.
Yeah, just drill a hole through the frame.
How much of an inch?
No, that's a mount for. I mean, it's not important, but still,
It's kind of structural. You don't want to cut it out.
we're gonna
No,
say
just drill a
just for
hole in it.
8 mil.
clearance purposes, 8. I'm gonna say 8. That should give us plenty of room. Yeah,
See?
8 mil.
See, now, Ian, this is one of those times where you need to take lessons here because I gave Todd a bad idea and Donnie backed me up and he said no. You need to take notes.
Well, Todd, just measure from the beginning of the red stripe how far back we need to drill our hole for your next YouTube video. And your video is excellent, but you need a lapel mic.
Yeah.
Well, your room's a little echoey.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad though.
Well, it wasn't great.
I thought it was. I thought it was really
No,
good.
the video is great. I'm just saying the sound would have been better with like a noise canceling lapel mic. That's all.
Yeah.
And if Todd won't buy one will show up on his doorstep.
So you should order that now because you haven't ordered anything and you're on the stream.
I've signed for about $13,000 in tabs tonight. I think I'm covered.
Yeah, but are you
I
paying for
decided to
those
check-
tabs?
I had this. Well, it's going on our room account.
You still
So, like,
didn't answer the question.
When we check out, our room statement is going to show probably about $65,000 in bar and restaurant tabs.
And you just hope somebody's picking up that for you.
Well, it's not me. I mean, that's on my wife. I know.
My wife.
Well,
So-
she's the event planner, so she's the only one with the authority to charge large amounts to her room account because it goes to the company account. But like, yeah, dinner tonight was $12,000. It's fine.
How much was
That's
Nobu
what-
last night?
Oh, last night it was like $38,000 with tip.
Well, see, that's the thing is she tells him that they're picking it up. The truth is Ian's going to be down there for the next 4,000 years washing dishes.
If I got to live in the Bahamas, I mean, other than being murdered and raped potentially, it's pretty nice down here.
Or eaten by a shark.
I don't go swimming in the ocean. I don't do the ocean. Me and the ocean are not friends. We're not on speaking terms anymore.
Haven't
Ever
you
since
seen
my
Sharknado?
incident. Yeah, that would be interesting. I'd have the chainsaw arm. They stole that from Ash versus the Evil Dead or something with the chainsaw arm. Didn't they give Ian Ziering like a chainsaw arm at one point, one of the movies? Like he lost his arm and he replaced it with a chainsaw.
Yep.
And we're like, that's just stealing from The Walking Dead. Or like the Evil Dead. Sorry, Evil Dead.
That was like The Walking Dead? What?
Evil Dead. Like Ash with the appendage because he lost his arm. He had a chainsaw at one point, I think.
Yes.
Yep, he does.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he keeps it through the next movie too.
Todd, that's a beautiful second hole you've made. And the
Sometimes
first
you
hole,
need
you're
a
just going to
sec-
leave it?
Sometimes you just need a second hole.
Are you going to resin the first hole and make it like an official light of some form?
No, it's gonna get taped. Ready?
Okay.
It's done. Okay.
You're not going to fill
No.
it?
No. That
It's
is
like a
a
vent hole.
drain
It
port.
really-
I will make an excuse of what that hole is for.
It looks like a plasma vent.
Yeah.
I call it
my
a
light's gonna
plasma
go
vent.
here.
Yeah.
I need a slightly larger.
And Todd, if you had a hazy vent of cloudy plasma coming out in front of the beacon, it would make the beacon more luminous. You
Yeah,
should
no.
put like a vape pen inside of it and have it come out that one hole in the front. That would look nice, having a little smoke coming out.
Like a little, like almost like a CO2 cloud, just a little.
Yes, like a coolant cloud, like a coolant vent coming out of that
Oh
hole.
no, we
That
have a
would look good.
coolant leak.
Yeah, Richard Thomas scale models. Hello, Richard Thomas scale models.
Hey, Richard.
Hey,
What's
Richard.
up, Richard?
Highlight that comment there. Yeah. You guys been
Gentlemen.
going for 3 hours. Yeah, 12:07.
Oh wow, it's
All right.
12 o'clock.
Well, at least you started in time this time, you know, unlike the last stream.
Oh, what happened last stream?
We started late, remember?
No. I forgot that entire thing.
Were you late?
Yeah.
Were you late, Ian?
Well, I was
last
late because
stream?
nobody started the stream. I think Todd started at like 9:01 p.m. or something, or whatever the hell it was.
Well, excuse me.
That's okay. I forgive you.
I thought we gave you rights to start a stream, Ian. What happened?
Oh no, I have the ability. I'm not dumb enough to try to start one. I would screw it all up. You gotta like play the intro, hit live, go. I unless you gave me a PowerPoint slide presentation with what to click, I'm gonna screw it up.
Kind of like Ron White.
Yeah.
He had the right, but not the ability.
My wife
Yeah.
is laying down. My wife.
5,
We say that
5.
because I'm apparently Borat. Why? Why, honey? She's like, why do you say that? Why?
Cool whip.
Cool whip. Brian.
Will
Brian.
Wheaton.
Brian, why are you saying it like that? Cool whip.
Like what?
Like what? Stop it.
All right.
I don't get Stewie. He's like British and gay and a baby all at the same time. It's mind-boggling. But
Don't
he's
forget
an
he's trying to
adult.
kill Lois.
Well, he's also like, it's like Pinky in the Brain. He's like, so Brain, what are we gonna do today? The same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world. And I'm like, yeah, that's Stewie. They gave him the big head like Brain from Pinky in the Brain. One is a genius,
Impressive.
the other's insane. The Pinky and the Brain. Was that part of Animaniacs back in the day?
No.
No,
No,
that
I
was
mean,
their own
like-
show.
Did I use white,
was like-
white, or off white?
It was like that whole Disney animation hour, like the whole part of the day. You had Animaniacs, you had Pinky and the Brain. Was it like Tailspin and Chippendale's Rescue Rangers? Like we had a bear flying, basically like a cargo plane version of a P-38 Lightning, in a blue.
Did you say a bear?
A bear. A bear flying a plane? And they had like the truck stop in the sky. Remember it was like the helicopter floating truck stop thing in the clouds with like the gorilla that ran the truck stop.
The hell
I
are
have
you
no
talking about?
idea.
I'm talking about Tailspin. The cartoon Tailspin.
I don't think I watched that.
You didn't
No,
watch that?
no.
It was like Baloo
Pinky
the
and the
Bear
Brain
from
I
Jungle
watched.
Book. It was Baloo the Bear from Jungle Book, but he was a pilot. And then the
Yeah.
gorilla from Jungle Book like owned the floating truck stop in the sky. It was kind of like the helicarrier from Avengers, but a Disney cartoon truck stop for planes.
Somehow I missed that.
Oh man, you guys really missed out. I don't know what weird age group I'm in that I know Tailspin and nobody else does.
I
The
do.
young one.
Buck
Huh?
does.
Yeah, my kids watched it.
Yeah. Tailspin was great.
But usually that Tailspin was part of DuckTales. Ooh.
Yeah, DuckTales. Ooh. Oh God, DuckTales. That was awesome. Yeah, so you had Baloo, you had Rebecca Cunningham, Don Carnage. It was like all sorts of King Louis, the orangutan. Yeah, it was such a good cartoon. I love Tailspin. I play this. Let's see here. Let's see if it plays here. Let's see. Oh, there was like Sky Pirates. Oh yeah, oh yo, yeah.
Oh, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Choo.
Oh yo, Tailspin, yeah. Tailspin.
No.
They had a guy that looked like Winnie the Pooh or Eeyore that was in the show almost, like, but he wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, the orangutans. Yeah, and
5:07
Scar was
in
in
the
that from The
morning.
Lion King. My God, I used to love Tailspin. That was such a good cartoon. Yeah, I appreciate Tailspin. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna wind down and watch a little YouTube and. Honey, when did we land Sunday? But we gotta drop the Scott to get the dog, get Rocket. Yeah, I'm not going to be on the Sunday stream. We land at 4, and then we got to go up and get a Rocket from my father-in-law. So, highly doubt I'll get back in time for the end of that stream.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, I hope Steve doesn't start World War III, honestly, with what he's building.
Trying.
Todd's safe, Buck's safe, Donnie looks safe. I'm worried about Steve. If Matthew Broderick shows up, Steve, just snap that thing in half, okay? That's all he can say.
Global
you see, like-
thermonuclear war.
Yeah, or another Matthew Broderick movie, if you see a large cloudy plastic container of green, Prel shampoo with glitter in it, it's plutonium. Just go the other way.
You mean Flubber?
No,
No,
that was
Flubber.
Manhattan Project. What a great movie.
It was Manhattan Project. And to me, RC car in that movie, I have that. That was a Subaru Brat in that. And that's a good RC car.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Oh, Manhattan Project was really good.
You've never
it's
seen Manhattan
fantastic-
Project?
Oh, it's
Yes,
a great
no.
John
movie.
Lithgow. Mm.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
That was one of that got me in the RC cars big time when I was a kid.
I watched it sometime last year. Oh, it got me into nuclear bombs. Oh, I mean, what?
Jeez. Oh God, the channel is flagged officially. What is my video delay? Oh, we're on really bad Wi-Fi here. I got both of my hands on my forehead now, and I only. There we go. They caught up. Yeah, no, don't talk about that, Todd. Just IM me later. We'll discuss.
Don't tell me to get my business, double woman.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, have a nice night, and
See you,
good night,
Ian.
Richard, and good night, everybody else watching, and I'll see you next time.
Sees ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the sound of the channel being flagged by the FBI?
Yep.
All right. Just wanted to make sure. Come on. Come on. Yay! Done. The last of those benches is in.
Yeah, these are all soldered fine.
That does look like it'd be fun to build.
Yeah, I mean, I've never made a circuit board before, but I have made a tiny little beacon light on the end of a piece of fiber. Tiny little beacon. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Little beacon light,
Nice.
little ball.
Cool.
But does it beacon?
Can I put some
It
light?
will
to the end
once
of
it's connected to the Arduino.
if I put some light to the end of the fiber optic, it will.
Oh, nice.
Can you see it in the shadow of the
Yeah.
some light at the end of the fiber? On, off, on, off. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Still got my bent drill bit.
You decided to keep your bent drill bit?
Still have it because how often do you bend a drill bit and not snap it?
True.
Plus, I just threw it in the thing and left it there. .54 millimeters.
Millimeters, what are those?
There are these things. They don't let you have any of them, though.
Oh, okay.
Drives me nuts. I know there's a pencil somewhere here. I can't find it.
I have one right over here in a cup. You want to borrow it?
Yeah, thanks. Got it.
I'll just email it to you.
Yeah. Well, Donnie, I already got it.
Oh, cool.
Let that dry a little bit more.
Nice. That's too long.
A weem away, 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 a weem away.
In the jungle. What?
Why,
You stopped.
why'd you stop?
You stopped.
Well, because you started singing. Did I need to keep? Oh no, because it may sound in sync to us, but I guarantee the people listening it's not.
That's okay. They'll be okay. Their ears
Nope.
will stop bleeding.
You have to do the solo though.
You mean, I can't do
Yes,
that.
yes, that part.
I was
It sounds
fixing to
like
say, I
you're-
want to hear the high pitch part.
Steve will do that one when he drops that thing on his foot.
Wait, I think that was him practicing.
That was me sneezing.
Ah, bless you.
And now we can't talk about phenomena in here.
Oh, we can. It's just that Ian won't immediately go. You should have thought of that while he was here.
That's true. Oh, he's probably still watching.
He's probably in the room going.
That's right. His wife's like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Do. Start dancing like Sandra Bullock, man. Go.
His wife will go, what's wrong with you? It's a phenomenon.
Phenomena.
That's a phenomena. 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 I get this weird reaction where I'm seeing things every time I say this one word.
Phenomena.
It's 12:30.
Do you mind if I
Yeah,
try?
ready?
What's that mean?
What?
Yeah, right.
Give me 1 second.
Maybe your friends are still playing.
Yes, we're still playing. Thanks, Mom.
We don't want to go in yet.
Yeah.
Can Steve come out and play?
The street lights are on.
Oh shit.
Well,
I
see,
gotta go.
we
I
got
gotta go,
light
guys. I gotta go, guys.
See, everybody knows that rule.
Don't be a pussy, Todd. It's just your mom. Yeah, but she will bust out the whip.
No, I think you probably were big enough. She busted out a gun.
Oh, she just called my grandpa, her dad. That was the end of that. He'd come down, walk into the house, snapping his belt.
He's
That was
not
enough.
so big. You just need a chair.
That's right.
And Todd would immediately start hollering, I'm sorry.
I didn't do it. I did it. I did it. Yes, I did it. I don't, whatever it is, I did it.
Whichever answer you want.
Yes, no, maybe, them. I don't know.
Mm.
Just don't hit me with the switch, not the wooden spoon. All right, so that step is to connect these two pieces together, which we have now done.
Those
Bottom of
take
the
you
ship.
back, right?
Not
Then
me.
it says tape a bunch of wires in place. Yeah, I'm not doing any of that.
I was never beat.
Were you the beater?
Well, I'm an only child, but I did have some emotional control problems. Where is...
Shit, my granny used to send me out in the backyard to get a switch.
Not this one. That'll break my back.
And by God, you better come back with a switch or it's going to be worse.
Why do I have so many extra things that I painted?
Now, sometimes I think that would have been easier than explaining why I did what I did.
Oh, I was supposed to put the window under here. Let's do that real quick. That was 101. We have one more to do. That's just an outer panel.
No, the explaining why you did what you did came in between the thwacks.
Oh, no. Not for us. We got to stand in front of our parents for about an hour and a half explaining why we did what we did.
I was, why did you do something that stupid? Whack! Answer me! Whack!
Because I'm stupid? That's not a good answer.
Right?
You're trying to answer the whole time you're getting thwacked.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I would have preferred it.
Did you ever get your mouth washed out with soap?
Nope.
No.
No.
My mom always threatened to do it to my sister, not to me.
Are we reminiscing about the good old days?
No, the closest that ever happened was one time when I was about
Band camp?
That's true. I was 17, almost to my 18th.
Was the soap on the
birthday.
flute?
Yes, exactly.
Was the soap on a rope in a sock?
Yes.
Tell your story.
I was almost 18, and Dad thought I sassed my mom. It was the only
Did you
time
sass
he
your mom?
No.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly the conversation, but I didn't think that I had been sassy to her. But I picked myself up from the other side of the room, and it was amazing the way this conversation went, because I think it was my mom that says, you know, if you're going to act like that, you can just move out. I turned around and I looked at him and I said, in 2 months, I turn 18. I might just do that. Amazing what happened.
Yeah.
They
What
stopped.
happened?
They saw me suddenly as a full adult because I was ready to walk out. A lot of the shit that had been going on just stopped.
Give me 1 second.
Did you realize that 2 months might be a lot longer than you thought it would be?
No, they just stopped. They stopped being mentally abusive. That's the easiest way to put it.
All right. Do I put
I did not
this in
have
now?
a happy childhood.
Probably should.
Who did?
Huh?
Who did?
Todd. Todd did. He told me.
I don't know who said that to you. Qualifies as a happy childhood.
I don't know, because I didn't have one.
Yeah, happy childhood.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
You all had a happy childhood.
I mean, sometimes I had to walk to where I wanted to go to. What kind of childhood is that?
Is my did I bring my circular saw back here?
So close, but I ain't moving it. Look at that bar.
Nice.
So close to perfectly straight, but I ain't moving it. It's too close.
So do you remember?
Back here?
Yeah.
I don't remember, to tell you the truth.
That's not ideal.
Did you get the Stormy picture?
Oh no, we have enough food.
She had a big day. Home Depot, I think a thrift store, and the mall.
The mall.
Mm-hmm.
Took her to a mall.
And took her to a mall. I gotta take my thick face off.
All right, there's 110 with our bulb in. 110 is complete. Does it look that ship going by? Anyway. One more. What? Say what?
No. It's you stepped in what?
Where did you get that kid at, Steve?
A guy named High Nibble. That's the screen name, obviously. Is in Australia. Crap! I just crossed these two wires.
Well, time to unsolder.
Usually I can get it off, but I seem to be having some problems today.
God bless it.
Buck seems to be too.
Was that?
You said you you seem to be having some problems, and about that time Buck went, God bless it. And I said, Buck seems to be too.
What's your problem, Buck?
This bar, when I put super glue, had it super glued, it moved. So I had to unsuper glue it and redo it.
Ah.
That's almost too much detail.
Is there
Well-
such a thing?
No. Although it might be too much detail if I had little people coming up the ramp or coming up the stairs, real little people moving and shit to get on the bus and sit down. Because then people would start asking questions like, where did they come from?
I honestly thought that was a delivery wagon, not a bus.
It looks like it. And somebody did one that turned it into the top into it, or in the bottom and the top into chicken coops.
Huh.
The only other one that I've seen videos on is that one.
This is home goods.
What's home goods?
Where is she? This is home goods.
Who? Oh, Home Goods. Is that where she's at?
That's the store. The Franklin Wilson.
It does, doesn't it? Oh, crappers.
The Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run.
Todd taking over for Ian singing the show tunes.
Sounds like it.
Just sit right back and you hear a tale of a fateful ship.
Mini Tunes.
Looney Tunes.
Actually, Mini Tunes were commercials, weren't they?
Yep. They were little ditties from the 20th century. Their favorite was hot dogs. Armor hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
John Spartan, you are fined 1 credit.
For violating, what is it, the morality statute?
Yeah.
Why are we laughing?
Because she's so tired.
Mm-hmm.
She's the only.
She's exhausted.
Do you need to take Katrina to bed?
That sounds wrong.
No, a puppy. She's so tired.
Yeah, let's see, battery pack. I don't need that. Do need the battery pack cover. I don't know what that means. I need to keep the battery pack. What is that going to attach to?
Wires.
The other thing.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, here we go. AM. No, there's no AM screws in this.
You want us to send you some?
It says to use AM screws. There are no AM screws. There's IM screws. AP. Oh, these are mislabeled. No, those are AP screws.
What are you
I
doing?
wonder who did that.
GP. GP. Let's see what the instructions say. Let's see if the parts list is wrong.
Wait, when would the parts list ever be wrong?
No, it says AP, DP, yes. AM, CM,
Yeah.
IM, FM, CM. Oh, no. Did I miss some? No.
Now we're in Liar Liar.
There they are. AM.
Well, I'll be goddamned.
Did something work?
What's that?
Is something working?
Yeah, I must have had a bad solder joint somewhere. I refluxed everything, and now we're working.
Cold solder. How do you know it's working? Is anything lighting up or?
Well, I'm trying to show you, but I'm having trouble. You know, like I'm just this technology is just I'm horrible with it. Where is?
It's too uncomplicated.
Maybe you should be working on a real IM stuff because the original MSI probably had solder joints were like that far apart. The resistors are this big, you know.
Oh, Ian's here?
Ian was.
He was. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so what I did is I plugged the ESP into the computer, and this is what I'm supposed to get back. Before I was getting an error.
Oh, okay. So that's progress.
Yeah, I like this. Okay. How do I stop sharing? There we go.
I was going to say you don't. You're stuck with sharing with us forever.
All right, so this is where I'm going to leave everything. I will have to clean it off tomorrow, but I will whip this back out on a
Whoa.
family show
It's too late for that, I suppose. Ian's been here.
on
Let me
Sunday.
whip this out.
Kind of happy with that. I thought I was into step 7 and screwed up already. I'm hungry.
Me too. I think that's it. Let's put that. Oh, I need to seal up this gap, this god awful gap that's all the way around the edge here. It's pretty bad.
Oh, that's easier said than done, huh? There we go. Take that out. Take the SD card out.
Okay.
I'm almost done.
I'm going to call it a night, guys, because it's about to get really complicated blending a lot of brass.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this panel mounted. This does not finish the issue because we actually are supposed to. 102 takes you through actually mounting this to the bottom of the ship. That I'm not going to do tonight, but I am going to get this panel mounted. And then I will call it. Do you want to run around and see what everybody's updates are? Real quick.
Sure. We'll start with the Steve.
All right. I put in the 2 headers for the ESP32 or resistor pack. External memory, which I think was the problem. I resoldered that, and then a capacitor and a resistor. That's it. You think for all that I was doing would be farther along.
So a lot of soldering.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I'm having fun.
Oh yeah, and I'm not sure. Donnie's muted. I think he may have stepped away.
Oh well, we can't leave Donnie just
No, I'm
hanging.
here.
No.
Okay.
I did step away for a minute and then came back and forgot to unmute.
Ah. So what'd you do, Donnie?
I got this guy finished up.
Very cool.
And I got these 2 painted.
Nice.
Focus. There we go.
Keep thinking. Keep thinking about maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe what?
Painting minis.
Do it.
I got too much other to do.
It's fun.
You ready, Todd? You ready, Todd? Or you want me to go?
You better go.
Okay.
I got one more. This thing to do. Shit, that's not.
So painted the benches. Put the benches in. Some of those wires just look terrible. And put the brass rods across the back there. In 4 hours. Doesn't seem like I got much done.
Hey, that one board is crooked.
I know that. Yeah. Still to come, I got to do some putty work on the sides. But what I'm not doing tonight is running the 2 bars across here, the one across here. These bars will come across and meet in the center, and the one here. just a whole lot of brass bending is about to happen, and I'm not up to it tonight.
Are you going to be around on Sunday?
I think so. Well, I kind of have to for part of it before the
Bad
stream.
Habit and similar songs on Amazon Music.
Oh yes, Buck is
Amazon,
Buck is
stop.
going to. Oh my lord!
Alexa, stop. The hell activated that?
Do you have some kind of secret passion project what's going on we don't know about?
No. Hey, did you ever ask Alexa to play porn music?
It's AI. It's reading your thoughts.
No, I'm serious. You need to ask Alexa sometime to Alexa stop to play that.
You're nice. I always say, Alexa, shut up.
Oh, sometimes I get pretty ignorant with her.
All right, you ready, Todd?
Yeah, this will be the last panel. Get this in here. Get that underneath there. Slide it over and pop it down. Just like that. So
That's actually pretty impressive how hard that snaps in there.
yeah, so that goes in there, and I can still get out to all these wires. I just want to make sure I didn't cover up because I'm going to try to route all this and figure out what it's connected to and look at my code because I need to turn 2 pins on now for if I'm going to put the strips in here, I need 1 pin for each one of them because they pull about 20 milliamps each. But, I mean, we basically did all of this. All of this is new. This whole back quarter panel is new. I think we did some over here. So, I mean, that's all that's left of the saucer. We got one of the skeletons in for the neck right here. And then we did this. So we got the bottom of the star drive assembled and all the lifeboats in and all of the reflectors are in and a fiber optic light. Got my beacon and my plasma vent hole, I'm calling that. And I don't think we did anything on the actual star drive. So I think that's all we've worked on.
Todd, you need to call that hole the garage sink.
Is that what that is?
That's the garage sink.
So
That's where
it'd be
pipe comes
it would
out
be
from garage sink.
the INP hole. EMP.
Yes.
That's the EMP hole. Anyway, so that's the progress we made. Yeah, when I have some work to do on the star drive because I need to make sure that my magnetic switch is working. So I do want to test it real quick. I need to run more of these wires, so that'll give me stuff to do on Sunday. I'll put their LEDs in here, reprogram the Arduino, and then we'll get this mounted. Hopefully, close up the star drive.
Very cool.
That's right. You put a little extension cable on the Arduino so you could reprogram it, didn't you?
I did. I have a little right here. I just
Nice.
take this in my room and plug it in. So that be it. Did we go over everybody?
Yep.
Hey, wait, before everybody darts away,
Yes.
I wanted to show where am I at here?
I begged you.
You see that?
Oh, nice.
Is that a koozie?
That's going to be the giveaway for Wonderfest this year.
Oh, nice. Is that QR code to your website or what? Or your YouTube channel?
It goes to the YouTube channel.
Cool.
Excellent. I like it. That's in your lime green too.
Yes, it is. Maker's Cave Green.
Very cool.
Now, if can I give you some input personally? I would make your Maker's Cave as big as possible, and then have that QR code underneath.
Oh, it's too late now.
Oh, did you already send it?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I was debating on doing the logo on one side and the QR code on the other. But
No, I like your logo on both sides. That works. you know, no matter how it's sitting on a table, somebody could see it.
Yes.
That's good. I'm giving
All
away
right.
nothing but my smile at Wonderfest.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Until next time, I'll be back on Sunday. We'll pick up on this. And what, 4 p.m. Sunday? Discord's in the chat. Facebook's in the chat. You're on the YouTube channel, so you're already here. We love having you. And until Sunday at 4, until next time. Everybody wave, say hi-bye, say bye.
Bye.
Bye.